Let's get started here. Hey everybody, and welcome to a not quite Let's Racing Time. This is more like a Let's Party Time. Party time. Everybody's gonna party time. Because we've got a full and complete party here, more than complete in fact. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. We're just going to be going as long as we feel like going tonight, because we've all been waiting for this game to come out and experience its gloriousness. I am your host, Kefka Floyd, in the upper left-hand corner, and I am drinking what else but Worcester's own Polar Seltzer, delicious blueberry lemon, a classic flavor up in the S tier of ranks. You know, something that is appropriate for the S tier of games. We've got not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 participants tonight. We're going to go around our horn here. We're going to start in the upper middle square. If you're going to stream in Texas, you got to have a treble in the game. It's a good friend, Treble.
Hi. Don't have anything to drink today, just water, again.
No Dr. Pepper? Or you already burned it?
I already drank my Dr. Pepper for the day.
Okay.
It's been a
That's
long
fair.
day. I've been up since like 4 a.m. Had
That's
to work
fair.
a 12-hour shift,
Mm-hmm.
so...
That's fair. That is all. You at least consumed your one required Dr. Pepper of the day, so you know.
If a Texan doesn't have at least like 8 ounces of Dr. Pepper a day, we die. That is a little-known scientific fact.
I
That is
see.
absolutely a fact. Yep. You're Dr. Pepper. You're born Dr. Pepper deficient and have to have it to survive.
Quick, nurse, get the IV.
That voice you can hear is he who is not racing tonight. It's a good friend, Raz. Say hi, Raz. You don't have to fully introduce yourself. Just say hi.
Hi, I'm actually playing this alongside you, but I got here late. I had shit to do.
Hmm.
So, I'm looking forward to watching 7 of these on my screen.
Oh, Red Silvers is not a mod? Somebody should rectify
Oh.
that.
I don't know if I can add them, but if I can,
I think I can do it.
I mean, I could play around with it. Oops, that's not how.
Next, we will go in the upper right-hand corner. He's the
Oh, wait,
man that Molly Hatchet says shouldn't play this game too long. He's the whiskey man, Mr. Bob the Elder.
We lose Bob.
No, I'm here. I was just messing with trying to see if I could fix that thing for Red real quick. I am indeed, thank you, Dan. I am indeed your favorite whiskey drinking Southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. I have Chunks of the dog here as always, and I have my unsweet tea. Tonight, starting, and that's probably going to be all I drink, but I did the last pour, sadly, of my of Chattanooga's own Chattanooga whiskey, 111 straight bourbon whiskey cask strength. It is 111 proof. It's 2 years old. It's the first. This is kind of the first stuff they're putting out, so they don't have a really good age one. I've heard that they've got a few bottled in bond. They've got a bottled in bond now that I've got a bottle of that's 4 years old that I'm eager to try. But so far, this 2 year is the oldest one they put out other than that. And I'm curious when they get like when they've been around long enough to have like a good 8 to 10 year, how good they actually are.
Mhm.
Because for a 2-year-old whiskey, this has an insane amount of flavor to it. It's very good, and I highly recommend it. It's got a nice dark color too, like surprisingly for the age. Should be a lot lighter, but very sweet nose, very sweet overall taste to it. So, Slancha.
Cheers.
Wonderful.
Man, it's a lot of flavor. So good.
A lot of flavor for a game that has a lot of flavor. Next, in the lower right-hand corner, they call Alabama the Crimson Tide. We call him Deacon Blues. He's our good friend, Blaumagier.
Hey y'all, I'm jamming out to the music.
Nice. Are you on Team Water or Team Crystal Light or Team Gatorade tonight?
I don't have a drink, actually.
Oh. Oh, no, Red Silvers, he's learned his lesson.
I was too excited for the Final Fantasy IV that the drink just
Perhaps,
wasn't in the cards.
perhaps Frau Blau will take pity on you eventually.
I think she went to bed already, actually.
Oh, no.
Now, Dan, while you're on that topic,
Uh-huh.
I do have a different sparkling water because I went to a taqueria today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Doritos makes really good, just plain sparkling water. Like their other sparkling water is got flavor, like fruit punch, way too sugary.
Neat.
But like just the regular plain water, really, really good if you can't get polar.
Ah, okay. Well,
So
I
just throwing my recommendation out there for Doritos, Mineragua.
I believe it's actually pronounced Jarritos.
I'm Canadian, I'm French Canadian American.
I was.
You can fuck off.
Well, you know, the proper thing to
Canada
say.
is the best Canada.
Well, it's appropriate that you bring that up, Raz, because what you really should be saying is, "Take off to the Great White North. Take off." It's a butt-face way to go, because in the lower middle square, taking up Raz's usual center square is the Canadian himself, not a butt-face.
Oh, I'm gonna put Raz to shame here, and by that I mean I'm literally going to bring shame to this square because I've never played Final Fantasy IV before. So
Oh,
this
it's
is
fine.
a first exposure.
So excited about this.
Yeah. So
Tonight I am definitely not drinking a cinnamon apple pie, which is a apple LaCroix mixed with Fireball, just to piss you guys off. I'm not drinking that. That is not what I'm doing. Instead, I'm
Actually sounds
having
delightful.
a gin bramble blackberry by Founders.
Ooh,
Okay.
that actually sounded good. Other than that,
Founders
I'll
makes
gin.
good stuff.
and
That's it. That's my intro.
and I, yep.
He somehow managed to trigger both me and Dan in the same sentence, but
And last but not least, I will disappoint McLean today because I did not have a list of other famous Georgians. But he is the man who is left behind after the man who invented Coca-Cola, the magician, Ted Turner, and the other heroes of our time all fled the lost city of Atlanta. It's our good friend McLean.
Good evening, folks. How's everyone doing? Looking forward to this. I am drinking just some more of that Oaken Envy because it's quite delightful and it's my best bottle I've got open right now. So, cheers.
Cheers. All right, folks, let's get this on the road. Make sure your controllers are on. We're not really racing here. This is just a fun,
I don't
happy
have a
time
timer
for all.
yet, so I don't even have.
Oh
a
yeah,
timer
it
yet,
says
so I don't know
first,
what's
second,
gonna
first,
come back.
fourth down there.
It does, but that's because I didn't feel like putting any effort into changing the timer.
Oh no,
So-
don't do that.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
I'm still going to hit it, though, so people can see how long we've been playing.
No,
So I will, however, count us down with 3, 2, 1, go, and then we will be off. So, counting down with 3, 2, 1, go. New game.
So did you guys sign up on YogaBot for this?
No,
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
I didn't
might
know.
later.
So before we get into it, it's Cecil pronounced Hubert, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Still pronounced Uber, yeah.
Is it?
So,
Check Uber,
I,
yeah.
I still say Cecil, even though I think it's technically Cecil, according to the voice-acted version.
Yeah, I'll
I don't
still
care
say
what it
Cecil.
technically is on any of them. I just say what I say on them. Because they can kiss
Reason
my ass
it
if they
is-
think I'm gonna say Titus. So.
The reason that it's Cecil is because he was named after his mother, Cecile.
Oh, Cecilia.
Yeah, still don't care. He's Cecil. That's the- I'll
Technically,
say-
both pronunciations are incorrect for Cecil.
Because the original Japanese or something.
No, it's just the original, like it's a French name and it's pronounced a third way.
Well, what is the third way?
I looked it up, and I don't remember off the top of
It's
my head.
forbidden.
Forbidden.
If you say
Hold on.
it,
Hold on, I
people
will.
will die. I don't
I
know.
say it the way I'm gonna say it, and that's about it.
I will. Hold on, I will tell you.
Well, I mean, we're too busy. My dudes are too busy murdering some
Is
mages
it pronounced
real quick.
Kessel?
Pronounce Cecil.
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 The song has a little extra like woodwind.
It's Cecile,
flourish.
yeah. Cecile,
Cecil.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Cecile.
that.
Like
Sorry,
Cecilia,
he's-
you're breaking
he's
my
Cecil.
heart.
That sounds right.
You know,
okay.
honestly, this Dark Knight is a little sus. And I'm gonna get banned from the chat now. It's fine. It's all good.
I'm gonna say, I think I prefer the original Red Wing song better.
Well, I like. I
Yeah,
like
I'm not
this.
impressed with this one so far.
I like
I mean,
the
it's
horns
good.
on this one.
It's good, but it doesn't have that same epicness that the original did.
It's
I
got
feel
the
like
horns.
the drums are lacking a little bit.
I'm gonna turn
Man,
the
I
music
really
up.
am
There's
glad.
there's a lot
like,
more
I can't remember
horns.
the last time I've been to an album listening party, and there happens to be a cool video game in the background.
That's right. This is kind of like a $12 album with a free video game attached to it.
Oh, I bought the bundle for this and spent all the money on it, and it was ouch.
Anyone else
I bought the
disappointed
bundle
that
as well.
anyone else disappointed the floating enemies aren't bobbing up and down?
Yeah.
That is a bug that they are going to fix.
Hooray!
Oh, is it
That-
really? That's
yes,
awesome.
it is a bug that they're aware of. It's in the list of known issues along with the weapon bug, which
There's a
I don't know if
weapon bug?
you
It's a
okay? You were
weapon
not here.
bug.
So there is a weapon bug, you guys, where the game will not calculate the proper attack multipliers. So it like sometimes you'll go to swing and it'll just treat you like you've only got one attack multiplier. So watch that.
Interesting.
Trigger
the-
this.
How do you resolve that if you can, if
Uh,
at all?
Some people have had luck by stripping everybody naked and rebooting saving your game and then rebooting, and then equipping
Almost
after you
sounds
reload.
like the Avenger bug, except worse.
Hmm.
It's it's just
I'm going through the intro so slowly. I'm going to lose this race.
Yeah, I'm trying to read the text too.
Nah, I don't care about the text. I've seen
I mean,
that like 10
I've read
billion
it
times.
75 million times.
I'm trying to
but-
figure out if this is a new
That's
localization
right
or
now.
not.
That's
it's the
important.
GBA localization.
Yeah, I'm reading
with
it
some,
just because of the localization to see if it's.
I'm pretty sure it's the GBA, the same script, mostly the same script as the GBA.
We'll know if we see the goons something awful bit.
It's probably the
there's Spoony
PSP
Bard is still
version.
in there. I know that.
It's probably the PSP script, which was the GBA version, but
I love
updated to
the-
use the new terms in the DS version, like Eidolons and Fey March.
Well, see, yeah.
I love the elemental effects in this game. The water and the fire on the wall in the background behind the king looks so
They do look
friggin'
good.
good.
The glow behind
Yeah.
the fire.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So many
The
frames of
sprite-
animation.
Well, and I think that the fire is actually like a procedural like generation
Yeah.
thing for the
fire
pixels.
looks
It's not
great.
just a loop.
Hmm.
Like it's
Sad. I'm sad that during transitions they don't do the little like zoom in, zoom out thing.
Oh, did it used to do that?
Oh,
In Final Fantasy IV, yeah.
Ring. I can
Like-
there's a few I have a few problems with some of the tiles in this game, and I'll point them out. Like you see, there's one of them that bothers me. There's two obvious things on the world map that bother me, and there's one thing in the first town that bothers me. And I'll
So
point
I
them
know
out
a
to you
little
guys.
bit about where the story goes in the early part of this. And I was just tasked with moving a bomb to a city, and if I recall correctly, I'm gonna be surprised when the bomb explodes. Which seems like the thing that I'm supposed to be doing and should easily know that's what I'm doing.
So
It's
I
probably translated as Carnelian Signet.
it's written as bomb ring. Also,
Right.
I
Really?
love Rose's field sprite in this.
Wait, they're called the bomb ring in this version. Oh my god.
I think
Yeah,
they
this is a bad
used
translation. This part is a bad translation because it ruins this whole scene.
I think they
I don't think that was
intentionally
called
used
that
all-
way in the original versions, though.
Yeah,
It
it
was.
was called the
It's-
package.
It was called the package.
Well, no, in FF2 US, we're talking in the. It was not called a package in the Japanese.
But this makes
version.
no sense
It
because
was
like the
called the
whole
bomb ring
context
in
is that he didn't know
hard
what
type.
it was. Is that he didn't know, and now he'd know what this is.
I agree with
Well-
Bob. It's not.
Yeah,
a
this
good
is a
choice.
bad translation. This, I mean, that's a bad.
I'm
if
not
that's even
saying
with the
and it's
original.
better. Well, it's better that it's called the Carnelian Signet, but in the Japanese version, the first one, it was called the bomb ring.
Yeah.
Dang it, I can't go in this door. They put it half and half on a
Oh, but
tile.
look at
How dare
Rose's.
you?
Okay, I was talking about Rose's field sprite earlier. I was looking at her front and back field sprite, but look at her sideways sprite. Look at those boobs.
Look at those boobs.
They're-
No wonder Cecil is.
Oh, theme
The
of
whole
love.
point is it's like, but in the
What about
original
that
one is
side
that Cecil
boob?
has
That excites you?
Cecil
Shouldn't-
is
my
upset about
side.
what Cecil is upset about what happens, like because they have no idea that
Well,
that's going to
it's-
going to destroy.
I mean,
They have
So-
a,
Oh, no,
It's just called the bomb ring. It's not like he knows it summons bombs.
Right.
that's I'm sorry,
But,
I don't
you know,
buy
if it's
it.
called
That's
a bomb
silly.
ring, I'm
That's
gonna go
yeah,
out on a
I
reason
don't
and
think
say
this
it's
is
called that.
defense. I don't think this is defensible. I think that's
How
just a bad
many
like Carnelian
bloody
Signet.
emotes of Ultros does Red
Yeah.
Silvers have? Crikey!
I could be fine with calling it the Carnelian Signet, but
Even the package would be better.
Okay, guys, it's time for the
Yeah.
prologue. Time for the prologue.
And Dan is like blasting.
I'm actually baffled by why they went back to calling it the bomb ring.
Because I think they intentionally, because they said it's based specifically on the Super Nintendo version. Like the
Well,
was
but,
called
okay,
Tester
so
Zone,
if
right?
it is, then that's a bad version.
my
then
God.
that was a bad translation too, or that was a bad decision.
No, there
Like,
wasn't a
it-
translation. That's just
Right,
what they
it-
called it
it-
originally.
Well, it was a bad thing to call it because it
Yeah, but
doesn't make any sense for the
Guys.
scene.
I don't think
Guys.
it's about quality. I think it's about like preserving what it was.
Guys. And so, the Dark Knight Cecil was stripped of his command as captain of the Red Wings. He and the Master Dragoon Kane head for the Foggy Valley and the Village of Mist. The advent of the airship marked the realization of Baron's dreams, but also the birth of its militarism. With its Royal Air Force, the Red Wings, Baron soon reigned supreme. Scroll faster, damn it! I'm like,
Can't wait till
Where's
Brick
these
Road.
text
So,
windows
I-
loaded?
one
They're
thing
very
that's very
they're
interesting-
uncomfortable to
Bunch of
read.
nerds
one thing
arguing
that's
about
very
a package and a bomb
guys,
It's
ring.
very-
you
Alien
guys,
said
you gotta
that.
let people talk.
Yeah.
Let Blau
Thank-
talk, and then Treble can talk.
I was just saying, I can't wait till Brick Road checks out the VOD of this and makes fun of all these nerds arguing about a packaged bomb ring and Carnelian signet.
The thing that I was gonna say is I got the stream open in here, and the difference in the spacing between like your crawl and my crawl is yours is like super wide, mine's like super narrow.
Mine is more
It's-
correct.
It's jarring.
I
mean, I mean, I talked about this before. Like when I see screenshots of the fonts, their font choices, my brain always has a negative response. But like when I'm in the games, I don't care because I have other things to worry about. Like, you know, it's not an ugly font. It's not the best looking font, but it's not like ugly.
Oh, this
I'm not a-
Serviceable.
guys.
I'm not a fan of sans serif fonts in something where I have to read more than like 3 words, but that is the
All right,
visual designer.
now remember,
Yes,
don't pull a Dan.
Yes,
Always
don't
be
pull
safe.
a Dan. Always be saving.
All right, so I'm on the
Yes.
roadmap. Dan, I'm going to point 2 things out to you, and I'm going to tell you there is there's 3 things. There's a couple of tiles along the coastline
Mhm.
where the tiling is wrong on the coast. You can see a little bit of it right outside of Barron. The forests are just obvious, and I'm
Yeah.
not a huge fan of the way the grass fields look either.
That
And
water looks great.
the
Oh, the
water looks
water's
great.
Gorgeous.
And then I don't like the way the tiling fits together on the grass that they use in the cities.
Mm,
So like you see it in front of the Barron
Yeah.
Waterway, and then in front of the Barron Waterway, and I think that it's also the same grass in the back where you get those items.
Had to go tuck my kid back in, so I'm like way behind everyone. I'm just now on the scroll.
I'm also
too.
just on the scroll, McLean.
I'm
You're
just
not
on the
behind
scroll
me.
as
I haven't
well.
gotten
I'm
that
taking it
far.
slow.
They're,
Oh, the
Dan and Treble are just plowing through it, like not even looking at stuff. So
I mean, I'm
Looking
not
at
talking
stuff.
to
I've talked
every
to every-
NPC.
I've talked to every
I am.
NPC.
So I wanted to bring this up because I did spoil myself a little bit and watched a little, like the first 30 minutes of Brick Road when he was streaming this, just to kind of get his first impressions, because Happy Brick Road is infectious and he was having a ball.
Right.
But he was talking about how something we sort of missed out on as Americans, but he was kind of picking up on, having played 1, 2, 3 now, was the Dark Knight being such a powerful in-game job class, and then this game starts you with the Dark Knight, and not only that, but you start at level 10, you mop the floor with everything in the first few hours. Just how powerful that would have made like the Japanese players feel in like the first hour, and just kind of how that's a very cool kind of different way of opening the game. I
Yeah,
just
we
thought
didn't
that was
know what
really
that-
interesting.
yeah, that's a
Never
good
thought of
point.
it that
We
way.
did, like when I played it, I didn't know what the hell a Dark Knight was. It's the first time
So-
I'd ever heard of it.
What I'm taking away from that is the first 3 games are more like a traditional role-playing game where you are creating a role that you are then going to inhabit and characterize, whereas this is the first game that assigns you a character and
No,
says,
2.
now play this role.
Well, 2 kind of does that. But they're still basically blank slates as far as ability goes.
Again, I'm unfamiliar with 2 and 3 completely, so I'm basically, or rather, I'm unfamiliar with 2 completely, and I have watched Brick play all of 3 and go, okay, yeah, I understand. Your job switching, it's a lot like the first game, but you have more freedom of what you're doing. I should just not stare at the water on the world map, but I kind of just want to. It's beautiful.
It is really good looking. Also, being able to move diagonal is weird.
It is weird, but very helpful.
I didn't realize that was a thing, and then I pressed 2 buttons, and it freaked me out. I don't like it.
It's a little weird at first, but you get used to it, and then you get angry when you go back to older
don't
games
have
and
it,
you can't.
yeah.
It makes you angry. Trust
Dark
me.
Wave looks really cool.
I don't think so, because I don't play games with diagonal movement very often, so...
What I'm saying is, like,
Yeah.
you'll get used to it, and then like you'll go into an older Final Fantasy game and be like, oh, I can't move diagonally now. This is bothering me.
I'm saying
Reminder,
I don't think it will with me, but...
Press the button.
Oh,
Save
the
the
organ.
game.
They've got the fucking organ. Ugh, they nailed it.
I like the battle theme.
Oh, yeah.
It's very
I really
bombastic.
like the horn sound on the battle theme.
There's a lot
like
of
the-
horns so far. Yes.
But it's
It's
got
a
the
very
organ.
funny game.
Violins
Huh?
and the
No one?
boss music, the violins. Oh,
The
so
vi-
good.
Yeah, the
Sorry,
violin
I
on the
played.
boss music is excellent.
So, Dan, are you of the belief that every rock song can be improved by adding an organ to it?
Sure. Sometimes you can improve
lot
by
of them
adding a
can.
Fender Rhodes E-piano.
A lot of them can, but Dan is also like the prog rock king, so take that with a grain of salt.
There's nothing wrong with that, my man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Now there isn't a song that can't be improved with 2 guitars and a double bass pedal, but that's just a whole other ballgame.
Are you Chivo hunters? Remember to grab your free Geschel greens from every Chocobo florist.
Right. So one thing that I am going to point out to everybody, especially to those of us who are used to free enterprise, the game does not start at the fastest ATB setting, and it starts you on wait.
Oh.
I didn't
should-
even think about that. Well,
Yes.
I actually like weight, but
I'm fine
really,
with weight being on.
Well, wait is fine when you're... Because that means in the menu. That's fine. But I want battle speed to be very
Yes,
fast.
very fast.
Battle
Does it affect
messages
the-
very fast.
Is it going to affect my auto battle speed at all? Because I'm auto battling right now.
I don't know. These battles seem to be going pretty damn fast.
They are
I'm
going
not
pretty
being on.
quickly.
Right. But I'm just
I'm
letting you
not-
know it actually defaults to the mid setting. That's the mid setting.
Knights of Baron, leave
Well, if
now,
that's the mid, then I'm pretty fine with it. I don't feel like changing it.
or suffer the
How
consequences.
Garbo is just setting things to optimize your equipment in this game, or am I going to want to be sitting here and
No,
like
it's usually
actually
fine.
number
It's
20?
pretty good until late game. Late game, you're going to have some things you're going to want to tweak, but right now, you're totally fine optimized. In fact, you
Listen,
probably won't
that
have any
battle
equipment options for a
theme.
while.
Yeah, I'm just wanting to prep myself in advance because
Do-do-do-do.
this is probably going to be taking up my time for the next little while.
So there's some stuff you're going to get later that is not technically your best sword, but will be situationally useful, like the Avenger, I think is a good one.
Yeah. I mean, the Avenger kills at rando, but I never really used it in the regular game.
Then
Oh,
you
I
have
use it.
weapons that you will never equip by using optimum, like the Blood Lance and Blood Sword, because their attack power is so low.
The Blood Lance, when you get it, is the most powerful weapon Kane can equip. Like, it attacks
Is it?
otherwise. Yeah.
Rando, it doesn't hurt him unless you're damaged.
I know the Blood Sword's way lower than the
It's the
other
chest.
stuff that you would
Yeah, it's
have
the
when you get it.
chest.
Oh yeah, isn't there also a
generate.
button that brings up like a map of whatever dungeon
Where?
floor you're on, and also gives
Yeah.
you chest
Yeah,
total?
square or
Square.
X.
Right button, if you're looking at the diamond
Oh,
configuration.
oh, beautiful! I
Oh,
almost
that
missed the
looks pretty
chest.
cool.
I missed the same chest, didn't I, McLean?
I must have. I don't know what I missed.
That's a nice mist effect. I like it.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
They're subtle. They're
The dungeon
really
looks
subtle in the pixel remasters on like what they're overlaying the screen with. There'll be mist effects. There'll be like shadows that glide across the screen, but it's not giant blocks.
I heard that organ. I just heard that
Love the
organ.
Yep,
walls.
it
Organ
rolls,
is
doesn't it?
amazing.
Like, the organ in the boss battle.
So we're probably not going to get to it tonight. Maybe we will. I don't know. But I have not heard the Four Fiends.
Oh,
theme
we're
yet. That's
definitely
one that I
getting
saved.
to Mycidia tonight. At least
Yeah,
I am.
it-
I don't know
probably in
about
about
you
an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy IV is actually not that long.
All right, time to remove
Yeah.
all of Kane's equipment.
One other thing I
Is
might
the
I
only
can
do.
thing
beat
worth
the
keeping?
PSP version in about 5 hours.
Does
so.
this game have the? Are you guys gonna twink it where it's like, oh, I know this character's gonna be leaving the party soon, so I gotta strip him because the game doesn't auto strip.
Mm-hmm.
I think
it
this
does
one
auto-strip
might.
in this.
I think
This
this one
was
might
Final
auto
Fantasy
strip.
2 auto stripped.
Yeah, I think this
Yeah,
one-
it did a
Not only
lot.
did it auto strip, it also re-equipped them with their default equipment when they come back.
Which
I
was
got
really
a lot
good
of
for
gold
Layla.
hairpins from Layla. Yeah. Like, thanks,
is
Will.
good.
It's great to see you again, and your gold hairpin.
Because
Oh,
the
it
gold
will-
Take that.
is the best
It will
headgear
just
in the game.
pull it out of your inventory if you have it sitting in your
Oh wow.
I will.
You know,
I'll science it right now.
Red, I'm sorry, I didn't have the chat up. Yes, I put a bunch of follower emotes in. So yes, Pride Shroom is a follower emote right now. I forgot you made that.
I will science the equipment and whether auto removes it.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna
gonna
remove it,
bother
it's all checked.
unequipping for
Yeah.
iron armor.
It's free
Well-
gold.
It's worth
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
like 30 gold?
Well, it's also good to have in your inventory for
You know
the climb
what?
down the
You know
mountain.
what this lady
or
over
hills.
here actually says, I can't believe Anna ran away. She and her father, Sage Teller, are very close.
Glad
you know
you're
what?
ahead of me.
Get out of my way.
Oh, this fire battle. Oh, the effects. The effects.
Oh, Miss Dragon. Miss Dragon.
Yep,
Miss-
I've also missed this happened. Now I gotta listen for this organ apparently.
Yeah. Be quiet so you can hear the organ.
The strings are really nice.
Oh,
in
the violin
boss
is
battle.
beautiful.
Yeah, the strings are nice.
The string, the solo fiddle gives me like hardcore Final Fantasy 13 vibes. It's
Oh,
very
fuck that organ! The sting! Yes!
I gotta turn it up because I'm not hearing it.
Oh, it's just like one subtle. It's great. I can't
And
even
if you
organ
dig
with
in
my
the
mouth.
slap
I'm very
bass.
sorry.
Oh
the
yeah.
slap bass is pretty rad too.
Yep. They. I knew they would get the bass right. Thou even got the bass right. Chivo unlocked. Inflammatory decisions. I don't want to fight a sandworm. Go away.
Not a sandworm.
Not a sandworm.
Sandworms, gotta hate them.
Y'all don't know how excited I am for Dune this winter.
That's the
I'm
movie
excited
that
about
we're
that.
going to brave the theater for.
I'm tentatively,
Wait, I thought it
I'm
was a
very,
series.
very
Is it a movie?
tentatively, very, eager about Doom. I still don't.
A lot, the
I don't-
advanced
about
screenings
Dune,
are
I
all
don't
getting a
trust
lot
it
of
yet,
hype.
but the casting's good. Like, I mean, I'm not a Zendaya fan, but I love the rest of the casting, and
Do you think it's hype enough that it's gonna they're gonna finish it?
Probably not, because only nerds are going to go see it. It's not going to make a lot of money. Even
It's
if it
the
gets.
Denis Villeneuve movie. He's pretty box office.
he's got a good
Profitable.
reputation. Yeah, he's got a good
I
reputation.
know, but it's fucking Dune.
So-
We love Dune. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying
Consider
that.
how much the nerd populace has grown.
It does remove people's equipment.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
So
I
you
like
don't
that.
have-
I like that the bombs just kind of like bounce out instead of doing that geometric thing. Though I do like the geometric thing they do in SNES.
Oh, that trumpet hit when it starts the boss battle theme. So good.
Well, it does it in the regular theme too. That
I
little
know.
trumpet
Well,
fanfare.
it's but it's slightly different in the boss battle theme versus.
Oh, I'm
the
doing
reg-
that backwards. Damn it. I'm being dumb.
Yeah, I had to turn the volume up so I could hear it a little better.
Yeah, mine's freaking loud. I can barely hear you guys.
Like I said, 25 on the Windows volume slider is pretty good.
Yeah, all the sandworms weren't Dune references; they were Beetlejuice references. But it also happens to be a Dune reference. Anytime I say "Oh no, not sandworms," I'm talking about Beetlejuice.
I was talking
And
about
Beetlejuice,
Beetlejuice
by
too.
the way.
Yeah.
There's
I forgot Dune
So
existed until somebody said something.
Oh wow, the second loop on the sad village music is really discordant.
Yeah, they changed it up a little bit there.
It's been so long since I played vanilla, I forgot you have to go check in on Rosa
There
first.
we go.
Oh, and it's got some synth voices in it. Oh, I'm excited about
Oh,
6 now.
Someone
I really
forgot to
wanna hear these-
install. Someone forgot to install CS:GO for their Mist Dragon, and it purpled out.
I almost
Alright, I've been-
darknessed myself to death. Be careful
Yeah,
with that
don't do that.
memory. Be careful with that memory position, folks.
See, this scene doesn't work if it's called fucking bomb ring. I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck would you think it's going to do?
Well,
Like,
see,
this
this
scene
is
only works if they
you
don't
gotta-
know
dramatic
what it
irony.
is.
But you also got to remember that Cecil and Kane both implicitly trust the king because he raised them.
No, well, at this point they don't though. He's saying that he does. He's actively saying that he doesn't anymore, but he can't go. He's struggling because he can't go against them. Like, I mean,
Well,
it
he
just
has.
doesn't
He has.
work
he
with
has
it called a
doubts.
bomb ring. Okay, that's
mean,
just
he
a
has-
bad
God.
thing to call it.
Anyway,
The Titan effect is really sweet. I can't wait to get Titan so I can just cast that all the time.
I just got out of the castle and I'm now in the city. That's how slow I'm going.
fine. Go slow.
I'm not in a rush, but like I look over and I see 5 people in battle, and I'm like, what's a battle? How much money do I even have? I have enough.
You don't need to
like-
buy. You don't need to buy anything.
I have
I-
0 potions. If I'm gonna use darkness, I'm gonna have some potions.
I like Tello's Eggman
I
glasses.
can't.
They are very Eggman glasses. Yes.
I don't think I need anything else here.
Oh, speaking of Eggman, don't remind me. I gotta be practicing Sonic CD, and by practicing, I mean I need to actually beat it one of
Oh.
these times.
You're gonna practice?
I
Now
have to
see why
beat
you
it
say I don't need
once.
potions.
What a
I could just
scrub.
buy-
Yes, I am the scrub of this group. Have you learned
Blummager's over
nothing?
here like, God, how pedestrian. You're gonna practice? I'm just gonna show up and kick everybody's ass and not practice.
Oh no!
Only
I
losers
have no.
practice.
I have no delusions that I'm going to win that race. Sonic CD is my least played of all the 2D Sonics.
I love the little dances.
He's trying to be humble, but he's like over here. He's all over here like, have you seen me play Mario Rando? Of course I'm gonna win.
Oops. Oh man, I just got stomped on.
I think the next thing that I want to
Riff
figure
run.
out is if there are actually if there are actually is there actually an inventory limit in this game?
Probably.
Yeah,
Also, I
don't know what
really
limiting.
really love the animation on the when you use the rod as an item. It's literally just Dungeons and Dragons level 1 magic missile.
Yeah, Magic
it-
Missile is pretty rad.
Amazing.
Yeah, I can't check the inventory size because you can't move the cursor past what you have.
I should probably try to kill this sergeant so I can get his
Get it.
bestiary, huh?
Yeah.
They didn't have an inventory limit in the previous Pixel remaster, so
Achievement
I don't think
unlocked.
there's gonna be one here.
I thought Rosa's house had stuff in it.
It does in Rando. I was kind of surprised that it didn't in this. I wonder if it's just.
Oh right, you can't kill
Random.
this guy.
Maybe Rando added a pot for some reason.
There's 3 things in it in Rando.
Oh man, how am I gonna learn Rando from this if
Well,
The
I believe
items are
that's
moved.
because those items were in like the U.S. version, but not in the Japanese version. Or
Yeah.
something.
That's entirely possible.
Oh, that's
yeah.
possible.
hmm.
You can always check your map to see how many random items you haven't found yet.
Hmm.
Wow, I did not know
Yeah,
that there
we're-
were items in Rosa's house.
Only in the American version. One on the bookshelf, one in a pot. So
That baseline is just fucking ripping.
I wonder if usually I level up Rydia for a couple levels before I go into the waterway just to get some spells. But I think I'm gonna do it right now.
Just make her defend.
Hey, you
No, I
can
just-
rename
I-
your characters.
I just prefer to have the spell. Well, you can when you get to naming way.
I found naming way, yeah.
There we go. I killed the general or whatever his name is in this.
Oh,
She'll
don't
only take
Tyler,
one damage on the
the
back row
cursor
while
does not
defending.
move the way you expect the cursor to move.
God, I love that violin. The string section for the battle thing is just great.
Your violins are so good.
I'm gonna sit here and listen to Rydia's theme for a
I
second.
mean, I'm a sucker for
I
strings
did
in
too.
general, so.
I thought
I
they
think they can be overdone, but when they're used sparingly and
Oh,
well,
I'm not.
it's so
add
good.
strings, add strings to anything or orchestration to anything that didn't normally have it. Like put strings in a metal song, and I'm a sucker. Or metal song, country song, anything, and I'm a sucker for it every time. Like
this
the
Sorry, go
like
ahead.
the version of Broken by Seether with Amy Lee, where it's got the string section to it. Oh man, just it kills me every time.
There's
Yeah,
an
I'm a big-
NPC that says if your inventory gets full, talk to the fat chocobo. He'll hold your items for you. So maybe
Yeah.
there is an inventory limit.
I hope not.
See,
But there
I'm
are fat
more of a big,
chocobos
like-
in FF3, and there's no inventory limit in that game.
That is
Eh,
That's what I
true.
was trying
That's
to figure
fair.
out.
It could just be a holdover from the old train
Man, this
Vestigial.
General here has a lot of HP. El Jefe over here. Oh, he
like how
just
they
murdered
repurposed
himself.
the fat
Wow.
chocobo in the
He
DS
killed.
version.
He literally killed himself.
Yeah,
That's
if you
funny.
kill all 3 of the soldiers before killing the general, he'll escape.
No. The soldier killed himself after I killed the general. I left
Oh
one
yes, they
soldier
will
alive.
punch themsells.
Yeah, he killed
What?
himself.
I did
Yeah,
not
he
know
fell
that.
on
I
his
get
own. Yeah, he
confused.
stabbed himself to death. Promise.
Maybe they were samurai
I
and they committed
promise.
seppuku.
I'm radio.
Punch yourself with Kaipo Punch. I'm kind of sad we can't get Kaipo Punch.
Hypo punch.
So Bob, I'm
A
more
nice
of like a
Kaipo
Celtic punk kind of fan. So also strings on
Ooh, Celtic
anything
punk,
is
yeah.
mwah.
Oh yeah. Oh, no, I'm too. I mean, Flogging Molly's my second favorite band of all time. So like, I love the whole pub rock, Celtic rock thing. The Celtic
to listen.
punk, all that
I'm
stuff.
gonna comment on
I'm
that.
obsessed
When I think
with it.
Final Fantasy IV, I think Celtic because the original,
Moon.
like,
Celtic
yeah,
Moon.
Celtic Moon. Yeah. And I'm glad that they kept that.
Yeah. Some of the if you listen to the town theme in here, it's clearly
Yeah.
they go to that well a little bit. They did in the
Yeah,
previous
this
game too,
was-
so like the pan flutes and stuff. Or the
Yeah, this was a little bit pre that whole explosion of like stuff like the Rum Jacks and Flogging Molly and Dropkick Murphys.
interestingly,
I don't. One of my favorites, not a butt face, is a Nova Scotian band called shit. What is it? The Real Mackenzies.
Oh yeah, man, the
the-
real Mackenzies, hell yeah.
I fucking love the Real Mackenzies, man. That's one of my
Fuck
favorite
yeah, bud.
bands. Yeah, I love the Real Mackenzies.
Now I've spent all my money on consumables because I'm afraid of status effects.
Meh, be a man.
Nope.
They give you
I'm
so
a
many
coward. Have you met
random.
me?
They give
Be a
you
ma-
so many random items in this game. Just
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, you
almost
be a man or you can be a
garbage.
Canadian. Just
They are mutually exclusive, I can confirm. I'm half Canadian. I'm only half the man.
Yes, you used
Oh,
to
I
be.
didn't want to defend.
Well, no, not used to be.
Strawberry. Is there any? Why would I not sell? If it gives me cane shit, why would I not sell his shit?
Yeah.
What
Keeping
the
it
hell,
can
woman?
help.
What the hell are you doing? Why is this what's going on?
Keeping it can save you a little bit of money.
All right.
Why? What would I ever use it for?
Right after you turn into a paladin.
What's that?
Yeah, but you get equipment that's better than the iron stuff as soon as
You
turn
do,
into
but
a
it's
paladin.
absurdly
It's very
expensive.
Oh, I always manage to buy, if not a full set, most of a paladin equipment set.
Yeah, I
at
never.
least
you
buy
should
the
do
paladin
that.
armor. That's worth it.
Did you start
Yeah.
with what, like cloth armor or
Yeah.
something with defense 1?
Yeah,
I mean, you get
Yeah.
800 hit points, but like 2 or 3 hits will really wreck you.
I never have a problem with that.
I mean, really, I'm
you
talking
have
about the
no
first
help.
battle.
Yeah, good. She starts in the back row.
I'm pretty sure that I've played on the hard type version, and I've had Cecil die going down Mount Ordeals because he was level 1 and I got in a fight with like 8 skeletons.
Oh yeah, he totally can in that
Yeah.
situation. Yeah, I've done hard. I played the PlayStation version is hard type, and it's brutal.
I need to play the 3D version again. I have not played that in a hot minute, and I remember it being crazy difficult.
3D version is
I
so
thought
difficult.
it was super hard,
Yeah.
and then the second
Yeah.
time I played it, it was easy.
It's
and I
not
don't know what
s-
I did differently.
So it's not. It's actually not that difficult. What it is the entire game is designed around.
Fucking with what you know
It's
as a Final
fucking
Fantasy
you
IV.
with what you know about Final Fantasy IV. Yes, it is designed around like, okay, what is a good example? Like if you do X on this boss to trivialize it in the 2D version, if you do that in the 3D version, the boss gets pissy and destroys you.
Yeah, there's a lot
So
of
the-
that.
There is a
Yeah.
lot of
You
that.
can-
Spell animations
You-
are cool. I don't know if you've used them yet, but
You can
So some
claim
of them are
that all you
recycled.
want, but there's something about it when one of the first enemies you can run into has petrified touch.
That was true in The hard type version, yeah.
No, only the 3D version did the Helldivers have Petrify Touch.
Did I find all the treasure?
Yeah, she doesn't learn fire, so that's
It
probably-
made going to Mist Cave dangerous.
I'm missing 3 chests.
Hello, old
Where do y'all see
man.
that?
If you open the map and then hit triangle to switch maps, you get a world map. And then on the world map, it lists a location and how many items are there, as well as like what shops are there.
Yeah, it's
Well,
actually
would you look at
I
that?
see like the shops on it, but I didn't know it showed. I didn't notice that it showed out the little mini map that shows up at the top.
Yeah, it's down the bottom left. It'll say like items and chests. I don't remember where there are 3 treasure chests in here.
It's under the waterfall.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's some good shit in the waterfall.
But the
I didn't
waterfall
realize
is
that was
not
part of
marked
their
on the map.
town. Okay, well then I'm done here. Where is the Choco Forest? There it is.
Laugh them all to hell.
I forget how recall works in this game.
He just picks a random spell
Random
from
spell.
his spell list after he gets his
I think it costs
Remember
like
when-
10 MP or something.
Remember when Dan beat the whole thing off? Just beat a bunch of beat a boss off getting lucky stone
no.
cast
It
castings.
is not. It costs 25 just then, so I think it costs whatever it costs.
yeah, it costs whatever spell you used.
Oh well, that's not worth it.
Yeah,
Fuck
it,
that.
I mean,
you need
like,
the MP to cast.
yeah, you have to have the MP to cast the spell, but you might get lucky and cast Bio or Curaga, not Curaga.
Bio's
well,
a good
yeah,
MP efficient spell, yeah.
Well, he just cast fucking tornado and
Yeah,
used
Tornado.
all his MP, which is dumb.
Well, you have Osmos, so just do that.
I don't
if you're
ever
in the
use it at
cave,
all.
if you're in the cave and you're out of MP, you can osmos the little jelly dude, the water bugs. They've got like 50 MP
Ah.
still.
Seriously, I'm fucking this up. Oh well.
So that just give you something you can steal.
It will also burn.
Ah,
that
the
if you
hidden
cast
passages
Karaja
are
if you
not,
cast on him.
They're not
Light up
shown.
like in Final Fantasy 3.
Well, in Final
Dude, I'm
Fantasy
not gonna
3,
like that
think
because
they
I
would
don't
reveal if you
have
had a
those
thief,
memorized.
Right?
Final Fantasy,
can-
well, Final Fantasy 5 had the thing with the thief. They only show up if you have a thief.
I know Thief had it, but I thought it was like that in 3 as well.
Waterbug did not give me any MP when I tried to osmose it. FYI,
Oh well,
just letting you know.
I did it. I've done it before on a previous version of the game, and so you know.
Another
you have to take
thing is
some of
that
that knowledge with a grain of
Something
salt.
casts thunder on you in there, yeah.
another thing.
Bugs can cast Karaja. Sorry, go ahead.
Honestly,
Dan.
you're probably just better off defending.
Hey, let Dan say what he's gonna say.
I was just going to say that you can't multi-target using the L and R buttons.
It's left
That
and
was-
right.
That was
Yeah, I
true
do
in the
left and
original.
right.
No, if you use, I'm talking the shoulder buttons.
Yeah, I know. That didn't come about until 6, I don't think.
No, that was in Final Fantasy IV on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it was.
Was it really? Oh, okay.
I don't
For some reason
remember
I thought-
that.
Actually, no, wait, you can.
Yeah.
You have to, instead of using L, you have to use, on my controller would be L1. You would use L2 instead. That works. Okay. Ignore
Yep,
me.
Really? I
There's
think it was
even
left
there
and
on the
right.
on the menu that says all enemies R2.
Oh, you could use the. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
I mean, I'm playing with my Super Nintendo controller, so all I have is the 2 L buttons.
I don't spells yet anyway, it's fine.
Yeah, I haven't had any trouble. I just hit left and right to do it all. You know, like a normal person.
I kind of hate that they have back at the bottom of the menu instead of save.
Yeah, me too. I hate that.
Years of muscle memory of just pressing up to go to the save.
hmm
Oh, Tella, you'd be so much more impressive if you had any MP.
Yeah. I must have got a crit earlier when I hit him, because I hit him for 111 a minute ago.
Makes a good healer. For this
Does
part
this
of the game,
staff,
anyway.
Oh yeah,
Do cure
gotta
or
go
something.
down there.
Back attack.
Why didn't I pick? Why am I doing this instead of picking Tella up? This is dumb.
Oh, it's R1 and R2 changes your character selected. Okay.
On Waterbug,
Well,
run
that's a
away or
thing.
die.
Yeah, there's
There, he
absolutely no way I'm not putting on the cool old man with Coke bottle glasses.
What'd you say, McLean, about water bugs?
Oh, it just wouldn't die.
Oh yeah,
You still
yeah.
drop Gil when you run
Oh,
in this
Tactics
version?
Lion. God bless you, man.
I
God
haven't-
Bless you.
I haven't heard anybody say that. but
Bless
I
your
don't know.
heart, man.
So that's a good question.
That's weird. Okay.
I don't remember what Octoman was weak to.
Potions
Shooting,
recover
pretty
100 originally? That was like 88 or something weird.
I thought it was
Thunder.
like Cure, so it does weird shit. Thought it had a dice roll element, but I could be wrong.
I don't remember if it
That's
was
totally
Blizzard
gonna
or
mess me
Thunder,
up
but
that they're not.
I'm pretty sure it's Thunder.
might have been Cagnaza that was messing me up. Because I know he's technically weak to Blizzard, but takes extra damage to Thunder when he's got the water gathered up.
Yeah, you use Blizzard when the water's down and Thunder when the water's up.
Strange.
I always liked how Octoman gets slower the longer the battle goes on.
I don't think I ever noticed that it's slower.
Yeah,
As
Tella
it-
says,
as
oh,
it loses tentacles.
I think its command list just gets filled with like dummy commands or something.
That makes sense. Like, hey, this tentacle's dead. You can't
Yeah.
do nothing with it.
Probably just grab the thing, but I guess I did.
You choose to ignore my warnings? Yes.
Wait, are you just now with the Mist Cave?
I'm just getting the mistrap.
Wow.
He chose.
I was talking to every NPC and wandering around. I haven't
Oh,
played this in
look at-
years. But...
Look at your sprite when you're standing behind a waterfall and how it refracts everything.
Yeah, I saw that in Final Fantasy II.
Oh, that's fucking beautiful.
Also, in Final Fantasy II, there was a hidden shop behind a waterfall. It's no longer hidden in the Pixel remasters.
It's a bummer.
Well, I mean, it's still there. You can just see the guy behind the waterfall because the waterfalls are not opaque.
Wow, those airships flying across Damsian looked really bad.
I do love how I don't know. I think I've come to I think it's kind of endearing how the airships how they fly diagonally and it's just
And they're like totally flat 2D objects when it's like a pseudo 3D plane. Ugh.
yeah. I just think it's endearing. Oh, I didn't mean to defend with Tella. I meant to nuke with Tella and defend with Rydia.
We need
gonna-
the way across the sky, raining terror down from above.
How old is Tella supposed to be? He looks
He's
like
in his 70s.
1,000.
He's like
How is his son
Yeah,
like in his 20s?
Yeah, he has a young
Or
daughter.
daughter or whatever. Daughter is like
Look, he's a very old man.
apparently.
well, Tella could be in like his 50s.
I mean, to be fair, that would make sense because anime is like you're ancient when you're 40.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you know.
His age should be on like the Final Fantasy wiki or something.
It is. I think he's. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure he's in his 70s.
But McLean, aren't you ancient already?
Shut up. I will ban you from Let's Racing Time.
He is
He's like
60.
Look, Budface is like 24, so he's trying to give a shit.
Well, I
You're
thought-
selling me short, but yeah, I'm absolutely giving you shit.
I thought Tella
26,
was the
whatever.
self-insert for McLean.
So
that?
he's.
Said I thought Tella was the self-insert for McLean.
No.
I thought that was the mop.
I hate
Anything
all
Tell
of
has my beard.
I-
Well, I guess more
I think-
maybe like Sid.
I think Soya, like, he might actually be older, but I think his body is like a younger physical condition than Telos.
But yeah,
If anything, Tella has my hair, which is just all cowlicks.
I have that too. It sucks. Don't do that.
It's called a
Oh,
feather.
So bad having hair. What can I do with all this
you know
hair?
what? You know one thing
I
I've
know
noticed
that's a lot of bitching right there.
in this game. You know what I've noticed? When somebody speaks, it puts them at the front of the party.
It sure
regardless.
does. It's kind of fun.
Oh no, the bomb ring was actually bombs. Who could have guessed?
Oh my god, I was wrong. They were bombs all along. Hey, we just won FTW.
The sad music.
Oh yeah, I see that effect with the waterfall. That's cool.
It's really cool. I
Is
love all the
ex-
elemental effects in this game. They're amazing. They're great. Everyone who is complaining about how this game looked is wrong. Objectively.
All of the effects in this game are the same as. So far, they're the same as Final
All
Fantasy
these
III.
airships.
So
They look so bad, don't they?
Oh,
Yeah, I noticed that
they
the
need some
the
foreshortening.
the blizzard spell is like the same icicle effect from Final Fantasy III, and not like the snow flurry that was really endearing that I actually really liked from Final Fantasy II. So I'm a little bummed about that part.
I like how Rydia, who just watched her mom die,
Oh, I can't open the switch from the
is
side.
lecturing this grown-ass man about dealing with loss.
She's growing up.
that's one of the things that always kind of I have that I'm fascinated about when you start talking about like how much time actually passed like in universe. For us, it's been like 15 minutes between the death of Rydia's mom to, you know, Edward joining, right? So it looks like she gets over it real fast, but
You gotta remember, it's been several
it's
days.
just the
in
nature of
universe.
it's just a result of the nature of the storytelling.
It's a
Right,
video
I
game.
know.
They should really
Presumably,
just
it takes
relax.
time.
right.
I mean, like in universe, it could take them several days to get through this waterway. You know, I mean, they stay. It's been at least by the time Edward joins, it's been at least 2 or 3 days.
so, but
So
you
she's
know,
had a little bit of time to process. But
well,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
I
like-
understand, but what I'm saying is like that's always a fascinating subject for me. It's like how much
Yeah.
time actually has passed.
Some of the games actually, do a little bit more to like show you that, but
Yeah.
this one never did.
Like this one tells you it's at least been a couple of days because they force you to take a night stay at that one save point. So
You have the safe
canonically,
point, and then you have the time you stay in the tent in the waterway. That's minimum 2 days.
yeah.
But I mean, again, we don't know like the realistic time frame of what it would take them to travel through this waterway.
Hmm.
So I mean, they could like, if this was done from a narrative standpoint, they could be in here quite a while.
Yeah, it could be like frickin', The Hobbit or something, and they've been in here for, a fortnight or something.
Right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That Titan effect, that was really good.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Titan looks real good.
That was cool.
Let's see. we
Plus, I
want
mean,
to
like
thunder.
the thing about kids bounce back from stuff like that a lot quicker than adults do, just because of the nature of what they are. It's just like their world is different than ours.
Oh, this
So, like,
sad
she-
song.
They're also made of elastic and rubber instead of glass.
Oh,
and
I know,
sadness,
kid,
like
yeah,
I-
glass and sadness, yeah. Kid falls off roof. I'm fine. Me sleeps the wrong way. Can't move my neck for a month.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I fell off of a 15-foot tall hay bale. I just walked right off and landed on my back. And I was like,
Nothing.
"Wow, it hurts, bah." And
problem.
my dad looked at me and was like, "Wait till you're my age. If you do that, you will just splat into a
You
pancake
just
and die."
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll
and
just
I'm
be
just
over.
like, I can't even fall. Like, I had to climb up on the kitchen counter to make sure that like all of the stuff on top of the cabinets was gone. And getting down from that was like, if I slip and fall, I could die.
Yeah.
It's 3 feet, and I was just so scared.
Oh, thank goodness I can run with LR buttons again. That was driving me crazy in Final Fantasy III.
You could still run with L&R, couldn't you?
I don't think so, unless
I
I
know in the PSP version of 1, it would automatically queue up Flea on everybody if you did that.
I don't think
You
it
can
does
run
that.
In vanilla, you ran with Eleanor.
I was gonna ask what the run command is on this. If
LR together.
L1 and R1 or L2 and R2?
L1, R1.
Well,
Oh, there
1
we
and
go.
2, yeah.
You can
I
also
just
go
got a
and
battle. I can
choose it
test
in your
it.
menu. You can go like you hit right or left. It brings up a sub
Oh, is there a
menu.
flee command? Okay.
Yeah.
Not in this game, there isn't.
Oh, there isn't.
Nope.
I might be misremembering and just
look at
click
this
picture.
Yeah, there's only
hovercraft.
defendant row.
Look at
Okay. Does that hovercraft look like it's like super high, more
Yeah.
higher than it normally is?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Well,
I'm seeing Dan
this is
stream.
fucked.
It totally does.
I think this is a wipe.
Oh, you can't hit the button from the side no more.
Run away.
I know.
face.
That's what I said.
I
too.
figured at some point that that this hold would wear off, but it don't.
Oh,
It takes a long time.
the Alien Cave has this like dust effect going on.
That sounds cool.
I always appreciated too, like that this game
I
actually created an
Went right
in-universe.
past Skypo.
That this game went out of the way to create an in-universe reason for why the save points work. Like I always found that interesting that they took the time to do that.
Yeah, I like that.
Their
There's a
campsite
field
set up.
and protect it.
Yeah, it's a campsite
Yeah.
set up to help travelers.
And you
I'm
that's
okay
a
to
cool
sit here
little
and
scene
listen
that
to this
they're just
music
like
for
camped
15
out
minutes
with a
while I just
fire.
wait for this battle to end.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed a chest in the underground waterway somehow. Well, I'll have to go back and get that, I guess.
Y'all in your hundoing. Hell, man, why are your spells so weak?
I did as well.
Like you can't even kill zombies with fire.
Does he have a staff or a rod?
He's got a staff. I don't
I
have
don't-
another rod.
I don't know if that matters.
I don't think the rod gives you enough of a
Ooh,
bonus.
that's
Does it give you any intellect?
They
at all?
don't. Yeah, neither does the ice rod. You
The
can just
ice
use
rod
it as a.
doesn't- The ice rod does in Rando. It's a +3.
No,
That's
that's.
right, boosts your blizzard.
I don't think that is the case in this game.
You just
Oh,
cast
yeah,
whatever element rod you have over and over
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. In Rando,
was
it's
the
This rod is just +5 attack, +45 accuracy in this one.
yeah.
In the PSP version, the elemental rods would boost the element. that
Oh, you can multi-target with rod items in this game.
You sure can.
This
Yep,
is
that's what we're
dumb
doing,
as
Blizzard.
hell.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna go hundoing.
It doesn't hurt them, but
I'm not gonna go hundoing treasure chests right now. I'll do that later.
Oh, I'm going back.
I'm going
Fucking
forward. I want to
burn
get.
the little girl alive. Why don't you?
Don't get Rydia
I'm-
killed.
all right, man.
I've got Rydia killed like 7 times right now. It's great.
I mean, you do have Raise, I think. Or is it Life in this game? I think it's Life.
They probably renamed it Raise. Canonically.
could be
It was Life in Final Fantasy 2 though, so that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
Final
I
Fantasy
would-
2 is
Final
weird
Fantasy
spells,
1.
though.
And Final Fantasy 1.
Does it auto sort your magic? Oh my god, that's the thing I hated so much about Final Fantasy IV.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
There's a button in there. You can sort it by highest MP cost, lowest MP cost, or just do it yourself. But yeah, no, it just.
Really?
Yeah.
How do I hit the button to make it sort?
Oh, why?
It's in your magic.
triangle,
thingy.
I think.
Yeah.
Well, I hated that so much,
that's
so I
a
might as well
cool
quick save
waterfall.
over top of it.
Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. Wow, that's weird. Okay, so sort
That's not who I meant to say.
custom learned. Learn?
The order you learned it in.
Learned. You learnt it, McLean? You done went and learnt it?
Whatever. We'll just sort it in descending. That's going to give me relatively the most useful ones at first. Done
I think
did
I
learn
just
it.
accidentally. Yeah, you done learnt it. That darn book learning.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of having to sort my own damn stuff. You know what? I'm just going to run from you. I'm going to save all my stuff.
don't. I just don't sort it. I just deal with it.
I just put the useful stuff at the top later.
Cure 4.
You could probably just get by selecting highest
That's
MP
not
to
gonna
the
do
top.
anything.
That's what I'm going to do. Because that's going to just eventually put my August spells all up at the top. Or near it at least. Octomammoth! Attack!
Attack the killer tomato.
Is she better off summoning or just try Chocobo?
Yes. She is better off summoning.
Alright, I think I can auto battle this.
I'm like an Azeroth owner. She's doing
Back attacks.
Radiant's doing a pretty good amount of damage.
Oh
Chuck
yeah.
is
no.
actually doing decent damage.
There's the chest I missed.
Oh, that also still works. Okay, all right.
Wow, you get a
Still
lot of
doing
XP
this
if you go the
environment.
general.
Yeah, you do.
Alright,
But it
cool.
only goes to Kane.
Cecil.
Cecil.
Nope. Only goes to
No,
Kane.
yeah, it doesn't. It does go to Kane. It doesn't go to Cecil.
Cecil's
Oh,
gonna
Shadow
reroll his
Party.
HP. Yep.
Yep.
Kane is the only person in your shadow party at that point.
So I must be missing all the chests right now.
Well, I mean, getting Cecil more HP or XP is fine for when he is a Dark Knight. It's not like it's completely wasted.
How do slimes work in this game? Is
Magic
it-
color.
Okay.
Fi-
Red
Color with
Fawn's
element.
fire. Yeah.
Wanted
Red
to make
Fawn's
wanted
fire.
to make sure it wasn't that red is resistant to fire. not-
I thought
Yeah.
red would be resistant to fire and totally cast 3 spells before realizing that red means fire. Okay.
Yep. Red means fire.
The prophecy will help. Fire indeed hot.
Thank you, Dan.
Ready to
I
learn
get-
the best spell. Now we have Toad.
You actually
West
can't.
Coast.
You actually can't multi-target the magic missile.
You can
But you
with
can
the
with the
ice
ice.
rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know with the ice rod you can, but I was gonna try it with the regular rod. One neat thing is you don't have to have the rod. You don't have to have the rods equipped, by the way, to cast spells from other rods.
That's true
In
in
case
the
you
other
didn't know
games. I'm
that.
glad to hear that. You just have to
Yeah.
be able to equip it, right?
Right. Correct.
Oh, why are these coming in diagonally? This looks derpy as hell.
I imagine you. Well, actually, this is
Like I said-
active time about. Never mind.
Isn't Taylor supposed to be in his 70s though? I know we had
He's 60. I just googled it. He's 60.
Okay, yeah, they totally should have left the airships traveling horizontally because then it wouldn't look derpy because you're not losing the perspective of the pseudo 3D. That was just dumb.
If they had done
They did
fake
actually-
3D airships, it would be different.
Yeah, but
They
they're
did
trying
actually.
to be.
Sorry.
Go blow.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say they did actually change the age of some characters over the years. It's like Cecil, I think is 27 now, but it used to be like mid-30s.
Yeah, they made him younger because because he used to be one of the older characters. Like
I think they made him. I want to say they actually made him older, didn't they?
no, look.
Because it was weird. Like I want to say they made him. Well, bye, Edward. You're dead. I want to say they changed his age because of some weird thing with the.
Goody Bard! Sorry.
No, they definitely made him younger because he was a lot more than 27 like originally, like canonically, and then like they retconned that into them all being younger.
I mean,
Like,
Edward
Cecil
is
was
like,
one of the oldest protagonists for the longest time.
Edward's like what, 25? So if Anna's like
I mean-
25, that would make sense.
Even
Yeah.
at 27, Cecil's still probably the oldest protagonist.
Yeah.
I mean, Cloud's like 21. It never. I
No,
don't think it ever
Cloud's-
said.
Cloud's
I was like
Cloud's
20 or something, I think.
Cloud's
He
20
was-
or 20. Cloud's 21.
He's-
At least he was
Yeah.
originally. Unless they've
Aerith
retconned
is
it
1
again.
year older than Cloud.
Cloud is
Yeah.
21. He's 18. He's like 7. He's 16, I think, in the flashback.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, Tifa's like 16 in that, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
like
I
1
mean,
year younger than Cloud.
Unless they've changed it, he was 21 in the original game.
Yeah. In the main game, he's like 21, and he's 16 in the flashback.
Squall was 18. I don't think it ever says how old Zidane was.
Damn this fucking fight. No, run, please. I
The
don't. enjoy
Dagger
these
is
little guys.
16, I believe, isn't she?
Zidane's
in
probably
9.
like a couple years old.
He's older. Zidane's older than.
Due
Zidane's
to the
older than
nature
Dagger.
of his entire
from a
race
weird
being
place,
created
yeah.
in test tubes.
Well,
Yeah, but
remember,
him and Kuja, and
Actual-
Kuja have been alive longer.
yeah,
Like,
they were
they're-
sent to Earth to be the heralds
Yeah.
and prepare the way.
Fucking love that Tella, the 7-year-old fucking like weak ass wizard, just smacked the Dark Knight across the room. Like where was that come from?
The
There's a-
hovercraft is so slow.
It is slow. The vehicles in the Pixel remasters are very slow. A lot of them are.
Cecil,
It is.
are you gonna
You can't
are you
hold
gonna change the road,
E and run.
motherfucker? Or are you just gonna sit there?
You know what?
Right.
I told you to change the road.
Edward. Believe in yourself.
Let's see.
Believe it.
Why is the bomb ring still in my inventory?
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Memento.
Hey, at least they
Remember
called
that
the,
time when we blew up a village? That was not great. Why
Remember
do
all
we
that
have
mass
this?
murder we used to do for the laws?
You don't keep mementos of your genocides?
Hey, at least they took all the consumables out of that
Uh-huh.
menu.
Hmm.
Now you'll just accidentally try to cure Rosa with the bomb ring instead of a potion.
These goblins have 4 hit points. Okay. I know this because I hit 1 for 2 with a multi-target ice rod. I hit 1 for 2, 1 for 3, and 1 for 4, and the one that I hit for 4 died. They have 4 hit points. The more you know.
Toxic masculinity.
I forgot how long these damn dungeons take when you got random encounters. We
Yeah.
get so spoiled.
Like I said, it's going to be very difficult playing through this without.
Hades,
Oh, they did
Helm,
the
and
thing that
Hades.
I was hoping they
It's
would
only
do.
one treasure. Okay.
You don't have to have bajillions of arrows now. You just get one.
Hooray!
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
that's awesome.
Yes.
I didn't even think about that.
They do that in 3 as well.
Oh, that's so
God
good.
damn it. Ah, these fucking things.
These
You know death is real
fucking
when they flash
things.
and disappear. It's the only ones that count in this game.
Melody of Lute, now played on a real lute.
Spider silk.
Oh yeah, that hovercraft does look like it's like 18 feet off the ground now.
There's a Leshy.
It's not a hovercraft. That's a mini airship.
Was it Bob who asked about the Leshies?
Yeah, I've
They're,
never
they're,
heard of that.
They're,
It must be called something different in the U.S. version.
well, they're in the Antlion Cave. They're the so like you'll just so you can keep an eye out for them. They're the
Yeah.
green ghost women in the Antlion Cave. So you can kind of see. He did a lot of art for a lot of the random encounters. All right.
All right, I got a loot Damsian of its treasure now.
I am apparently out of.
Don't put Rydia in the front row.
Got a crossbow. That's kind of cool.
Well, Hermes shoes. Okay, I just saw something with. I had a mild
Ooh,
brain
what's that?
fart.
Oh, there's a little vocalization in this.
Oh
in this
Lord, there
castle
would be
theme.
one more damn enemy.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oops. I should probably set Rosa to auto
There
on
he
aim
is.
attack.
Man, Blood Majors are like a year ahead of me.
What else is new?
I know. It's like I'm playing Mario all over again.
Oh
I
wow.
feel like I'm gonna finish.
Dan, I know you know. What's the name of the sad song that plays in Damsian Castle?
I don't remember.
It loops with.
I know the
with
song.
some
I don't remember the
vocalization.
name of it. And I agree, it sounded very good.
That vocalization just did it for me.
Yeah.
Man,
Luke-
Cecil got a hell of a hit on Octomammoth.
All right, we are gonna poke our head back into the waterfall cave now.
Oh, it is called Life in this version. I wonder why they would
It-
change it back to that.
So
I
what, is
think it's-
Re-Raise going to be called Life 2?
I don't prefer the Japanese names. I like Life 1 and Life 2, so...
Life,
I'm
just-
Life 2 is full life now.
Yeah. I
I'm
think
just so
it's just.
used to the one they use in like everything.
I think it's because, again, like I said, they went to the names that were the naming conventions that were in the original Super Nintendo version.
No tactics line. It's Youch seafood suit, but not young calamari.
Yeah, seafood.
Oh, I can't beat these things because I don't have anybody who can cast fire right now. So screw you.
Talking about those zombies, those things are an
You can cast Cure
Noxious.
on them.
No, I just ran from them. I found the one treasure. It was the one
No,
directly
no,
south
no
of
tactics
Tella.
line. I could not say that.
I missed that same exact one, McLean.
I could not say it on a plane. I would not say it on a train.
Also, I could be
I'm
wrong,
going
but I
on
don't think
Bob.
you lose money when you run anymore.
I haven't.
Tactics line
I've run a
trying to
couple
get me to
times.
make
and
it a
didn't.
pun.
I don't want to fight
I haven't run away yet,
skeletons.
so I don't know.
It can't get you to make a pun, but it can get you to pseudo quote Dr. Seuss.
I wasn't pseudo quoting Dr. Seuss. I was directly quoting Dr. Seuss. It doesn't take much effort to get me to quote Dr. Seuss. I love me some Dr. Seuss.
Oh, I didn't get healed. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna use it.
Oh,
You know what?
that was the squid. And now it's a deck.
The water bugs actually cast Cure 4. Wow.
Oh, Rosa doing the damage.
But you've got a Rosa in your party already? Damn.
Dead.
Is Yang still gonna go achoo?
He's got a Yang in his party, so.
You must be on. Oh, you just got.
Oh, you're just countering when I cast spells. Okay.
So how?
I love on the
That
map.
Val's over here.
Didn't
Val's
go
over
on
here
you.
like, I'm already fighting Zeramis.
I win. No.
I didn't miss that many chests. I missed
Oh,
a
I'm
fair
gonna
amount.
check
Check
and
and
see.
see.
I gotta make up for always coming in last on the free enterprise by showing off my superior knowledge of vanilla.
Oh, they made Sing go back to just being whatever his harp is. That's a bummer.
King. It's how it is in the
I
original.
don't. Yeah, that doesn't. The airship doesn't look good. You're right.
Oh, these airships look derpy as hell, and I love it.
yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Like I said, it's bad. I agree, it's bad, but I feel like it's endearing.
Oh, it's super endearing.
Oh,
Also,
it's definitely endearing.
on Mount
yeah.
Hobbs, they have like these moving shadows for clouds.
Oh, Mount.
That's cool.
Really fucking cool.
Look at the fucking, like, smoldering craters.
If any of you go through
Fuck, that looks good.
Hobbs is the earliest chance you can get the cockatrice summon. If any of you get the cockatrice summon on your way through Hobbs, I will donate like $20 to the
I mean,
Gilgabot
I'm
thing.
fighting cockatrice right now.
Yeah, that's what prompted
Oh,
that.
are
I-
those in this?
Yeah.
So like the goblin and the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
There
what the
was-
other ones are.
There's
But...
actually a Chivo for getting all of the hidden summons. Like, it's so funny. The Chivos for the first 3 games are really basic. Like, you should probably just get this if you're playing the game. This one, you like, I'm pretty sure
You have to work
Pinktail.
for it.
Yeah, Pinktail is a Chivo, and I'm like, really? Come on.
I mean,
You just use an alarm, right?
well, you can't buy sirens in the 2D versions.
You can't?
No, you have to steal them from one of 2 specific limited time enemies.
Well, that sucks.
So that
Just
white
looking at
arrow
Pinktail.
counts
Maybe
as
that's
like
changed. Like they added like high potions and feeding stamps to Final Fantasy 1, so who knows, right?
But they
So
did.
there's not limited arrow ammo. That one white arrow is
correct.
permanent.
Permanent. Yep. It's really good for ordeals, probably.
How did
I
they
assume.
balance
Edward.
Artemis then? Like part of the whole thing is that you couldn't hardly get Artemis arrows.
I mean, Artemis arrows are actually pretty easy to get. You just in this game.
I know, but
Final-
you have to spend your time stealing them from carries, and it's a bitch.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's one of the interesting things about Final Fantasy IV is you can steal from the same enemy unless they changed it for this version. You can steal from the same enemy an infinite number of times, and that's how you get sirens. You go to one of the little robot eyeballs in the trap chests in either the Giant of Babel or Lower Zot, and then you get
Spoony
edge
Bard.
and you just hold on the X button and just go because they don't attack you either.
I love
You know
the
they had to
gangs.
keep the Spoony Bard line because if they didn't, everybody would riot and nobody would buy and everybody would want refunds on the game.
Is there an
Funny
ATB
Bard.
for spells, or do the spells just come out way faster?
There
I
is
could-
an ATB for all abilities.
Yeah, spells have a casting.
Okay. I cast Kira with Tella, and it just was like instant. I was like, whoa, I was not expecting that to.
So the thing about Spoony Bard is that it's actually an accurate translation of the original line.
It's not a Woolseyism?
Woolsey didn't
Oh,
translate
I
it.
mean,
Right?
Oh,
It-
really? I
He's
didn't
saying
know
he
that.
didn't translate it. I thought he translated it as well.
No. You guys need to read the Legends of Localization for Final Fantasy IV and learn about how this game was actually mangled and then retranslated and then mangled again.
I don't
Sorry.
want to do homework. I just want to race.
Oh, so this is interesting. If
I
Edward
don't wanna-
Guys, if Edward auto hides because he ran low on energy, then you heal him and he comes back. His auto battle command becomes defend.
Oh, neat.
That's so
I mean,
weird.
that makes sense, I guess. He's probably just defending over and over while hiding.
It's very weird though. Like I was like, he's either going to attack because that was the last actual command I gave him, or he's gonna hide. But no, he just defends. I'm like, okay, that's not what I expected.
Mr. I don't want to do homework, I just want to race. Go take a look at your most elaborate intros on the channel.
I think it does
Nobody
that.
needs to talk about that.
So
McLean.
there's been more than a couple days pass by the time you get there, because otherwise the thing with Globs doesn't make any sense. It's
That's
like
true.
he arrived one day and took over, so it intimates that there's been at least like, I mean, we also don't know, like we in game time there's one night, but I mean, hell, Cecil could have been a month in Kaipo letting Rydia get better. You know,
He
we
also
don't know how
got
yeah.
knocked the fuck out by Titan. Like, who
Yeah.
knows how long he was.
Yeah,
You don't
it's
get
been-
knocked
I
out
mean,
for a month though.
So
Like
let's
that's
just-
probably a day.
Let's give the translation the benefit of the doubt and say that it's been quite some time.
Yeah, like
You
he
know.
hiked through the desert, dragging Rydia along for like a minute.
Yeah, I mean
That
like,
could be a
it's-
day journey, yeah, for sure.
Oh, it'd be more than that. You know, they could have gone just to get to the cave, and then who knows how long they stood there. You know, like waiting on her, and like we see Rosa immediately go, but I mean he probably spent there for a while with Rosa. You know.
Oh,
Like,
not 20 seconds.
I think
I don't
it's-
know. I feel like as soon as Cecil hears the word sand ruby, he leaves.
Well, yeah, but he does that, but then it takes some time to get back to her. I'm just
Oh,
saying,
yeah,
clearly
okay.
more than a couple days has passed.
Right.
Missing a couple items.
Yeah,
What
that's
am I
fair.
missing here?
But like the thing that prompted it is because that's a discussion that I always like to. That's the thing I always think about when I play any JRPG, especially like the old ones like this, where everything is super abstract on distance and time and things like that.
Mhm.
Because that is just like, it's a thing that I'm like, it's so interesting to me. It's like, how long in universe did this actually take? You know?
Well, then you have the complete opposite with Final Fantasy VII. When they're like, a meteor's coming. I'm gonna go fart around for like
Right.
ever.
Bravely
Oh,
Second does a pretty good job on that because you step out of town and you walk 20 steps and then it's dusk. And then you take 20 more steps and it's nighttime. And it's like, wow, okay, these things are real far apart.
I love that. Rydia's response to Edward is so very childlike. Is like, you know, because it's just that empathy there that only a child can have. Is like, look, I lost my mom, but I'm not going to cry anymore about it because I can't do anything about it. And you know, like just that very honest child. And then Cecil just bitch slaps Edward when he's whining, and I fucking love it. It's like
one of the
Cecil just bitch slaps the hell out of him. He's
One
like,
of
what do the five fingers say to the face? Slap, bitch.
One of the things about Rydia that always struck me is she's got a very ethereal feel to her. Not so much in Final Fantasy IV, but she's got a very aloof etherealness to her characterization in the interlude, especially, and the after years, and like almost like she doesn't believe she's human.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, I mean, it makes sense too because she spends all that time like in the land of summoned monsters or.
Well, and they have, and the summoners, it kind of establishes they have an odd relationship, like they're different from everybody else. So they have an odd relationship with the monster world. So I mean, it makes sense.
I'm watching the His Dark Materials on HBO, and I kind of feel like maybe it's sort of like how the witches behave in that, where they're sort of like with nature and just a little different. Oh, that's where it is. How do I get over there? Sorry, I'm like trying to actually get all the treasure
I need
chests.
to I need to actually use.
Well, I'm gonna go in here and heal because I'm cheap and not gonna use the 10 if I don't have to.
Well, don't use the tent if you don't have to.
So I'm just
So
gonna
I
go
have a
use the
You might
hover
have
claw.
to later.
Where is my next destination?
Well, they call Young's wife instead of Sheila.
Yeah, that's a.
Well,
that's a.
Sheila
that's
is a later translate is a
that's
later
after
edition.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, they in the PSP version they called her Sheila, and
I
And
bet you I can
yeah,
go
but they
there,
didn't
that's
in
all
any
right.
of the original versions.
Yeah.
Right, I know.
what is because I couldn't remember this earlier. What is Young's daughter's name?
Ursula.
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 Ursula,
Thank you.
yeah.
Because I was like Theodore, and because I was like I
Oh,
made the
see,
comment
I
that
hate
like
that
if you're
name so much.
well that's Golbez's name.
I don't care. I hate it.
They
But
should've-
anyway, the I made the comment. Just the discussion, like if you're in the after years, if you're not one of the original 5 characters or directly related to them, you suck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the extraneous ninjas and like Edward's secretary, they're all just roster fillers, and it's really obnoxious.
Yeah.
I really wished I would be a lot more interested in the end game of the After Years, which I never finished my last replay of. If they gave you a reason to use all these people, like make 4 parties, you know, like do like Final Fantasy VI does at the end or something. That would be way more interesting.
Yeah.
I think they actually added a bonus boss that does that though in the PSP version.
Oh well, that was the version I was playing. Maybe I should actually finish it one day.
Who's the sage that's like Porum's best buddy? Like
Lenora.
Yeah.
Eleanor,
She's
yeah.
actually really good.
She is good
Yeah.
if you level her up absurdly high because she learns her spells at twice the level.
Yeah.
So like if let's say Porum learns Flare at 50, she learns it at like
99 or something absurd.
something
right?
absurd, yes.
Yeah.
But she learns all the magic.
It was every spell.
Yeah.
And she can learn dual cast.
And the character that made me really upset is Harley.
Oh yeah,
Because-
Harley's worthless, and I really liked her personality.
Yeah.
And
her-
I couldn't use her because she was worthless.
you can
Which
look
one
at
was
her
Harley?
and she was that's Edward's secretary that looks
Oh, okay.
she is
I never
she
got
was
the
if you
Edwards
look
thing.
at her she was either meant to be a blue mage or a scholar, and she has the abilities of neither.
I don't know what ability she even has.
She doesn't have anything.
That
She
is
has
like
the
my quote
money
was
throw.
more like, "Oh, that's cool. I hate it." So it's like, yeah,
Thanks,
She
I
has
hate
dual
it.
toss.
yeah. Well, he said thanks, I hate it, but mine was more like, "That's great. I hate it."
Does she always have guild toss, or does she only have it when with a specific piece of equipment on?
She's always
I'm
got
too
dual
cheap
toss,
to
I
use
believe.
Synagogue.
But
Okay, so does he only counter?
It's
he only
weird that
counters-
Zenigage is the ability that Bob will call by the correct name, but everything else he insists on calling the old names.
Because I only ever seen it as Synagogue because the first time I came around it was 5. I realized it's in 6, but I never used the piece of equipment that lets you use it. So
Well,
pretty
it's
much
like
the way I was
GP Rain or
introduced to it
something.
was pretty much I think it's actually Guild Toss, but pretty
Oh, I'm
much
talking
the
about the
way
original.
yeah, pretty much the way I was introduced to it was Synagogue.
it's in 7 as well.
Oh, I wouldn't have used it in that either. So
It's on the throw materia. You
Yeah, I
have to
wouldn't have
level the
used
you have to level the throw materia to get it to show up. So,
I don't think I
so-
ever leveled a throw materia.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did that either. I will say, like the After Years, I really like unironically enjoy the chapters, and the limitations of the characters they give you makes it interesting. The problem is the final chapter is just such a slog, and I've never finished it. Not
Yeah,
on
I
the Wii
didn't
and not on the PSP either. But the chapters are legitimately interesting, and having suboptimal characters is part of what I think makes Final Fantasy IV interesting in the first place, because you're not able to
So-
pick their roles. Like having to
Right.
use Edward in the Antlion Cave is a handicap the game gives you,
Or
and you
when
have
they-
to roll with it.
or
Yeah.
like the Magnet Cave where you have your caster is Tella,
Yeah.
and Tella does not have the stamina to, you know.
No, Magnet
Do
Gate's a
anything,
bitch in
really.
vanilla.
So the thing about the final chapter of After Years is that in the original Japanese mobile release, it was actually divided up into 3 parts. I believe the part where you're on the overworld right before going to the moon was one
there's-
part.
There's
The
like
first part of
regaining
the
your
moon-
summons, I think.
Where you fight all the old bosses is the second part, and then everything after Bahamut, I believe, is the third part.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's
So-
really good about the After Years, though? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I the only thing that the best thing about it is Edward's afro, and that's it.
He's got a fro.
I didn't mean to. Sorry to interrupt you there, Blah Major. I had to get that out of my head.
He doesn't have a fro.
He does.
He totally
Yeah.
doesn't.
He has an afro.
I don't even know how you could possibly think that's an afro.
It's poofy and round.
It's not round. And it's a little poofy, sure, but it's clearly just long hair.
Nerds arguing about video game hair.
Oh
You
no,
think
I've been pecked.
You broke Blowbaser, like in the middle of that thought.
Hey,
you
Eddie
should
is missing a
experience-
lot.
Yeah, I put a bow on him
really
for that
good
reason.
character in After Years.
He is.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this is the bug y'all were talking about, because Eddie is like just worthless, like more so than normal.
His missing is
I'm not
because
seeing the fro here for Eddie in the after years.
Look
I'm
at his
not seeing
sprite.
a fro at all. He has long hair.
look at his sprite. It's either
I
the
am
sprite,
looking at his. I am looking at his sprite. And he just has long hair with a part down the middle.
not the
Aw,
sprite,
There's no
the
fro at all.
the portrait. After Years.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the art and the sprite, and yeah, it's just long hair with a part down the middle. Like here's him with his secretary. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I don't see it. It just looks like Ponce long hair.
I'll show you what I mean.
Oh, that hurry theme. They're really doing a lot of stuff in there.
Does it make you want to hurry?
No. Can we just say that whatever this like dust effect in the antlion cave is really cool?
Yep.
I like it a lot, like because it's clearly not a traditional sprite effect, but they've made it look like a sprite
Okay,
effect,
guys.
and it's rad.
Guys, it's time for Golbez's theme.
Ooh, get ready from the Oregon Jam.
My God, you're fast.
Kane, you're alive!
Yeah, he's right on my heels.
You're
What it
probably
is.
running from like shit left and right too. Though.
So, okay, I can explain.
I
I
haven't
can
run from hardly anything.
Blau, I can justify the fro look to you. You might disagree, but I can justify why it is. It's the cropping of his portrait as it appears in the menu. It's a distance away and doesn't show, where you just look like you have this shape and impression of an afro. Specifically on the PSP version. Specifically on that is what it is.
I'm gonna have to finish the After Years on the PSP version now. Thanks, guys.
That's not our fault. Don't put that evil on us. The After Years is just really bad fan fiction.
I wish that they could have just made chapters that were interesting and given me a final party and made the whole thing interesting, because like I don't know, it just really bummed me out.
Why do you
The only
That's
thing
part
about-
of it, but I felt it was. I liked what I played of it, but I do intend to go back and eventually finish it. But it felt kind of unwieldy and like
You
kind
have
of
like
boring in a
many
lot of
characters
parts.
at the end.
Yeah, I'm like it's just parts of it are just extraordinarily boring.
I am not doing a back attack.
Yeah, I don't know how it looks on screen either. Tactics Lion and Rabbi, like it looks really cool on mine, but I'm not outputting at the same resolution I'm playing the game in. Oh, it was a lot thicker in the PSP. He says he hated that effect in the PSP version, but it was a lot thicker.
So the only thing that I don't like about the After Years is that they created a plot hole and never resolved it, which is the Lunarians chapter. If you haven't played it, you play as Golbez and
Mhm.
Fusuya and their exploits on the moon, many, many miles away from the blue planet. And the end of it, you end up releasing Zeramus again, and they can't beat him. So Fusuya teleports Golbez away, and that's the last you hear of it.
No, I mean Zeramus is just on a moon hurtling through space somewhere now.
Yes. And there's no resolution to that.
Do you think that they thought they might do like a Final Fantasy IV Part 3 at some point where you have to like go get
I was really hoping they would have a part 3.
I just got the Chivo Thrifty Spender.
I don't think I've
Was
bought
this
a
like-
single thing yet.
Was
I
it
think
like
that just means you've
Rydia?
gotten like 10,000 gil.
I want to think I bought something, but I don't remember what it was I bought.
I'm about to buy Paladin gear.
I have been spending money left, right, and center, just making sure that I have items in my reserve in case things go poorly.
Old people. The
But
After Years old
so
people.
far, Edward being just spamming a heal seems to be getting me where I need to be.
I'd use this a lot of potions, man.
Yeah, it does.
It's Final Fantasy IV, the After Years, Coma 2.
That, just so you know, that uses a potion on your inventory.
Didn't
when you
know
do
that. You fucking ah!
Have you
So
seen that
use
meme
one, or
with?
does it use one for each
Have
party
you seen
member?
that meme that has a picture of a Wilford Brimley and Paul Rudd, and it's like Paul Rudd is now the same age as Wilford Brimley in the movie Coma, and he looks like he's 20 years old. He looks like-
Edward has to have his symbolic fight now.
Wow, the music in my city is not obnoxious.
What does Sing do?
Nothing good.
It
It uses
depends on-
whatever ability from your harp.
Yeah, so like if you've got, there's two harps. If you've got the dream harp, it puts enemies to sleep. If you got the Lamia harp, it tries to confuse everybody.
Okay.
Neither
And
is
heal just uses a random. Heal is just uses a random heal item and consumes
No.
it, right?
No, it consumes a potion and heals everybody in your party for 20 points.
Oh,
Well,
that's
it
not worth
divides it amongst the members of your party. So if you have
Yeah.
a full party, 20. It's handy in the Antlion Cave, but where you get like 33. But
Oh God, not Laszlo. He was the greatest mind of our generation.
What?
Bob, you need to go back and play Half-Life 2.
I've played Half-Life 2, but it's been a fucking minute.
I'm fighting the Antlion.
Yeah, I
Minor
am too.
change, but I appreciate that you can advance the text in battle conversations now versus having like an awkward battle message speed to deal with.
You tell his
Yeah,
stats go
Antlions.
down and still when you level him up.
I have no idea.
I think he has to get pretty high before that matters.
Pretty sure
no.
they do.
Well,
His
then look it up,
HP
Rabbi,
and,
because it's
heals
funny.
always go up.
And,
like
and
strength. goes down.
apparently, Paul Rudd is a Time Lord. So,
I think my
He just
Yang is
doesn't age.
suffering from that bug that I was talking about, the weapon bug. Because he's doing like 30 points of damage on a punch.
Oh,
I think that Paul Rudd just has made like a deal with the devil so that he doesn't age, and in exchange he just has to keep showing that one clip for Mac and me.
do you think he's Dorian Gray? Like he's got a picture of him somewhere on his wall?
No, it's just the Mac and me clip thing. That's it. That's
Just that.
that's the deal.
So apparently Optimal keeps wanting to give a staff to Rosa instead of a bow and arrow. I guess because
I think it's a thing to do with the accuracy.
also bows require 2 slots.
it's very weird.
The bow by
Yeah.
itself has an attack power, and it's probably
Her,
lower than the stat.
That's probably it.
It's probably only looking at that number.
The
Oh.
sound effect when you hit somebody with a rod is really interesting.
I haven't smacked anyone with a rod. I should probably try that.
You know what's
if you're
better?
in an Antlion
Rod
Cave and
sound
you have an
effect
ice
is really
rod
interesting,
and
too.
she has an ice rod, she'll do 300 points of damage to the turtles.
Oh, really? I was
Adventures
just
or whatever.
casting Blizzard with it.
No, she does far more if you'll just attack it, and do a physical attack. It's weird.
I just finished the Antlion game, but I got Rosa back now. Oh, slow hovercraft.
Oh,
Why
got
are you
it?
so
I gotta
slow?
say, I really like the way they make you feel powerful as a Dark Knight going to Mount Ordeals, because like the zoos,
out of here.
the zoos are really easy when you're Dark Knight, but once you come back as a Paladin, they will beat your ass.
Yeah, being able to one-shot them. They're like the one enemy in the game I always remember is coded to just straight up die when you smack them with the death sword.
Oh, come on, just
So,
kill this motherfucker.
I gotta say, as dumb as the Damsian thing is, Leviathan 100% kicks ass.
So, did anybody
I feel
notice?
like Dan's like finished the damn game and is just like toying with us. Like this is crazy. to
Oh,
me that
this
he's
my
already that
Cydia
far
theme,
in it.
guys. My
Yeah.
Cydia theme.
It's real good.
Good.
Oh, this
I'm
is a
probably not gonna
banger.
even get. I probably this stream will be over by the time I get to Mazidia. So
Wink.
It's-
I mean, I'm.
Remember, folks, don't pull a Dan. Always be saving.
I think my two favorite themes, the two favorite songs overall, I would say, like I like the boss themes. Don't get me wrong, but I really like Sid's theme, and I really like the
Sid's theme was
Massidia
really
Ring.
Rydia overcame trauma and learned fire. Congratulations.
yeah, I'm
Meanwhile,
still a long ways from that.
in the Hall of Doom.
The Hall of Doom.
So is she being
64.
threatened by a guillotine or a ball in this one? It's a guillotine.
I like
I was
Paladin
wondering
Porum
how far they
sprites.
were gonna go back.
I like their portraits a lot. The portraits in this game were
I feel like the
like,
hovercraft's slower in this.
all the portraits in Final Fantasy 2 and 4 are amazing. Like they did a really good job redrawing them. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's slower.
Oh, guys, I'm rocking out to this My Cydia theme.
Is it your favorite song so far?
Are you
I'm
freaking
100%.
kidding me? I run into a damn enemy on my way one step into damn town, and I run into an enemy.
There's a box there.
Box of rocks.
Probably not. That's Final Fantasy V.
Ah,
Oh,
Guys,
of course, fire occurs.
this feels very Final Fantasy IX Black Mage Village.
Been a minute since I played Final Fantasy IX.
Yeah,
same
that's one I
here.
need to replay.
You know,
I love 9. Nine's one of my favorites in the whole series. I love 9 so much.
I need to play 9 as well, but like I have a problem going back to certain Final Fantasies because of how slow they are, and 9's one of them. I know they have the fast forward button now on the Steam version, but
But 9 is pretty slow, yeah.
9's slow. The 3D version of 4 is it's like god awful slow. The 3D
I would
version.
like to replay the 3D versions of 4, but I just can't because of how slow it is.
Yeah, see, time's passed because Rosa's like, they told me
Ouch.
you died when the earthquake happened and missed. And it's
Yeah,
like, who's Golbez? Well, Golbez is he came and I believe Golbez is manipulating to collect the crystals for himself. So there's been a significant amount of time between that.
Mhm.
Yeah, an hour.
An hour on that planet in by the black hole in what's its face, the Christopher Nolan movie. Why can't I get the fucking Matthew McConaughey? Why can't I get the damn name out?
Interstellar.
Interstellar, yeah.
That or
There's a lot of
everybody.
hate on that movie, but I love that movie.
Everybody's got like
Yeah,
a
it's all
lifespan of like 30 days. So
Yeah.
Oh, the bass in
like
this My Cydia theme.
Iridia's like, hi there.
Meteor!
I'm a little weak on Interstellar for space or optimistic space movies. For me, the most
Darksaber-
optimistic space movie is going to be The Martian.
Wasn't that a star? There was a book, Darksaber, but I think it's something like that. It's one of the, it's a trilogy in the Star Wars. It's EU stuff. There, it was like Darksaber, Children of the. It's something like it was because they made like a Death Star, but it's like a giant lightsaber. It's weird, but whatever.
Guys, I need this soundtrack like yesterday. I
Well,
just
thank
want to.
goodness you have it today.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, make Joel on the line. He'll help you.
I know in like a couple days it'll be resolved.
Rydia casting Toad on herself missed.
yeah, I've noticed that
Yep.
that Toad and Minnie, and Piggy as well, they miss.
Her wisdom's probably not high enough.
Well, but like they miss when you're trying to cure yourself as well, which is annoying.
Yeah, Darksaber is the book then. Yeah, that's because that's what the pseudo Death Star thing is called. It's what Chris
He
Navy
says
calls it.
hiya instead of a chew. Oh well.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not as good without a chew. But is his dad named a Sneeze? Come on, Men in Tights.
Yeah, I got it, Bob. It's not funny, but I got it.
It's hilarious. You just don't have taste.
I love Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Or Manly
We're
Man.
manly men, men in tights, tights. Yes.
Cecil didn't one-shot the zoo. Oh, did I forget to equip him with? He's got He's got the Deathbringer.
Here's your bows and your pantyhose.
Yeah, he's got the Deathbringer equipped. That should one.
Uh-oh.
Maybe they're not as susceptible to it.
Still dies in like 2 hits from it.
Bruh, your harp arpeggios are tight.
You must fight, Edward.
For everlasting peace.
Ooh, I can use focus. because
I'm
this
totally
is
a
not
Bill
number.
ripoff here with my yellow dress and brown hair.
Okay, I want everybody's. I want this in every. I'm gonna put this in everybody's brain, and I want you to tell me if I'm right when you get Sid in your party. Okay. Sid is a 1980s platforming character, like arcade platforming character, stuck in a JRPG. In an alternate universe, he is Mario.
I can see that.
I
Like,
missed a treasure. Oh man.
All
Are
of
you
his,
saying he's like construction worker Mario? Because I can
Ye-
see that.
yeah, like
Jumpman.
he's got like the Mario kind of like blue collar, save the princess.
Yeah,
You
he's like the off model Mario that was you know, on a construction game like Wrecking Crew or something.
Yeah.
In this game, you know, it's still a little stylized and everything because it's a 16-bit game and all this, but like everybody's kind of their reactions to being hit by spells and things are serious. Everything Sid does in combat is exaggerated and silly.
I'm actually really excited to see his death sprite because it's my favorite.
Scar
Well, I
Man
mean, I
only.
guess
Our big Leone.
Apparently, I gotta stop playing Final Fantasy IV and go play Psychonauts. My chat's gonna riot.
I never played soccer.
It is a good game.
It's a very good game. I'm
playing
very much enjoying that video game.
I've seen it. I've seen like the speedruns of it, and like there's some really fucked up shit in that game.
Are
Oh,
you
it's there's a lot.
oh no, don't explode on
are
Edward.
you on 1 or 2?
I'm on 2. I just have started 2, and I finished 1 for the first time like last week. It was a great grand old.
I knew you were playing it for the first time. I didn't know if you had finished it. That's why I was asking. So that's good.
I mean,
we
I
want
had
you to
I
have
had
those
I had been
holy
exposed to
arrows.
1 basically the entire time that 1 had been out, and everyone telling me this game is fantastic. You should go play this video game. It's great, and I just never listened to them because I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Am I the only one that feels weird that the first thing we did in this game wasn't Mount Hobbs to get our character?
Yes.
Yeah, we're an hour and a half in, and you're just now going.
Yeah, I'm just now
Okay.
at Mount Hobbs.
I will destroy you, you stupid NPC. Get out of my way.
Horum
Jeez.
doing all the damage with holy arrows.
Monk Yang has joined the party.
I didn't
I
even
hate
think to
fire.
equip Corum with arrows.
Cecil's like, yeah, that's right. Her village was destroyed by fire. And went, oh, yeah, I burned her whole village to the ground. Yeah, I killed everybody she ever knew and
Oh,
loved.
there it is.
I hate fire. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
Solid.
I am.
Edward telling her to be brave is like the most hypocritical thing on the planet.
Edward's growing. He's changing as a person.
Bravely flee.
Bravely bold Sir Edward ran forth from there a lot. I don't know. I need some workshopping.
I don't know how you work.
Oh,
I super don't know what you do as a character. We shall find
that?
out together.
Sir Spoonie.
Rosa.
She's a white mage.
She's a white mage and also an archer. Because there's lots of weirdly combined things in this game.
Ranger
you should,
Rosa.
you should have a holy
You just
arrow, arrow.
aim. Get aim over and over.
Yeah, you should have a holy arrow. Put that on her and just use aim.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about giving her a staff until like pretty late in the game.
Very late. Yeah.
You know what? I don't think that it matters what hand you put the bow and arrow in.
Arrows are
that's
supposed to
not
be in the
vanilla
favorite
behavior.
hand.
I know, but I tried both and got the same attack card.
Huh, interesting.
Since when can Cecil hurt these spirit enemies? I'm not complaining, but
It's just the zombies I don't think he can hurt.
well, he
In
can't
this
hurt
one.
any of the stuff on like not that I will ever get to what's his face, but yeah, he can't hurt
Check
any of
out
the
the-
enemies on or the walls.
Guys,
Check
have
out
you
the
done
what?
focus with Yang yet? Check out
Yes.
the waggle on his ponytail. It's
Who has
amazing.
Yang? I don't know what you're talking about. Who's
Wow,
Yang?
equipping a helmet lowers your evasion over having nothing?
Whoa,
Wow,
why do
fuck you!
these needle guys just kicked my ass? They just absolutely decimated my party. What the fuck just happened?
Oh, skeletons back attacked me and absolutely dropped Rosa. Fuck this shit.
Run away.
I just did.
Yes. Don't tolerate that shit.
Run,
No,
run,
I'm
it'll
not
be
putting
well
up with a
done.
back attack ever. No, fuck that.
I also am not getting lucky with the instant death on these zoos. Maybe they're
Maybe
immune
they
to it now.
changed the maybe they changed the behavior. Yeah, this shit's doing a lot of damage to me. Thrifty spender, whatever that means.
Means you have money.
And needle just counterattacks like, whoa.
Yeah, hard type was real nasty with the counters. You gotta watch out for that shit.
Well, I used kick and just like ding.
And everything countered you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sure is what happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun.
I remember hard type being hard. And it was because of all the counters.
These forest tiles absolutely look like somebody took a hedge trimmer and just leveled them all.
Like nobody on the so they've said like we recognize that this is problems, we're gonna fix this. Nobody has said anything about those tiles, and I'm wondering if they did that on purpose because they look like they don't look good.
What tiles are you talking
The
about?
forest tiles.
Like, look at
They
it.
They
wouldn't
were
have
Trevor.
paid literally any attention.
Well, then don't look because if you look, you'll never be able to unsee it, and it'll make you unhappy, Bob. I know you.
I doubt it. I doubt I'd care.
I haven't been using Recall. I don't really
That
think I
is
need
one
to.
mighty mustache.
I never use Recall.
Alright, let's go loot Babool before
I've been using Thunder and Blizzard and Kira. Like, that's it.
I mean, that's all you should.
That's
really
all
be
you
using.
need, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like you're joking, but I mean, dead out. Yeah, that's all you really
Yeah.
should use.
Kick his ass.
I mean, I could
Best.
cast Blink. I could throw Blink on Rydia.
These cockatrices take a fucking ton. Still not dead. I gotta remember to use aim and not attack. I keep getting in too much of a hurry.
Oh, that's right. They load you up with spellcasting items because you're about to lose all your casters for a minute.
Well, I mean, we've had literally we've had one physical attack person in the whole party for like the whole 100% of the game so far.
I hunger for your flesh.
Second holy area.
Kick his ass.
Sea bass.
No.
No. There's another one.
Oh, you
God,
can
I
totally
need to
sleep in the
rewatch
king's
all
bed
of
still.
DBZ.
But a huge bed. I wish it was mine, he says. That's new.
Should I try and kill the Dick Knight?
You are the Dick Knight.
I'm probably not gonna kill him. I didn't
Sure,
stock
that's-
up on potions.
Is that technically possible in this version?
It is.
Yes.
It is.
How many
Well,
hit points does he have? Like, tens of
It
thousands.
is quite a few, but
Where's the rest of
Why
the...
wasn't that? Oh, well, that's why I wasn't doing that. Okay.
Rosie, you gonna attack? Any day now? If I hit aim, you just gonna choose not to attack?
One thing I like
Thanks.
about this is I can tell boy twin and girl twin apart.
it won't let me equip the shield in battle.
Hit Y.
Yeah, you have to hit Y to change your equipment. It's kind of weird, honestly.
weird coming on to Yang from this side. Back guard. He's one of Bubble's
Ouch!
monks.
Oof! 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 Ouch! Oof! Ouch! Oof! Oof! Ouch!
Did you get mom bomb?
What?
That
No.
battle
Oof,
theme
ouch,
with
oof.
that battle theme with the sound effects from Yang just mustaching those guys to death is great.
Yeah,
Even the sprite has the mustache and it's awesome.
It just seems like it's just the zombies that Cecil can't kill with the dark sword. He can take
That's
out the
weird,
he
yeah.
can take the skeletons, he can take the spirits. It's just the zombies.
Yang, you're gonna like pussyfoot around and let them like literally eat up your entire HP instead of killing you.
I
in auto
think that's a
battle?
good change, because honestly, with him being able to do nothing to anything, even slightly undead,
Hey guys,
There's like one enemy up
he's
here.
not very powerful.
Yeah, what Dan?
guys. I'm going to have to request some moments of silence because
you're
we
about
are
to
coming.
do-
We are coming to the one true moment. Well, except this fucking random battle gets in the way, and it's a fucking ruining my moment. All right, give me a minute.
That
Here.
didn't do
Okay,
shit.
we've escaped. Now,
All talents remember their spells.
All right, everybody
Okay.
be quiet.
okay.
I don't know why we're being quiet, but alright.
Fools, my true strength lies in death. Join me in hell. Time for the
That-
music. Time
Oh,
for the
this is
music.
bad.
Music. Da-da-da. The Tiffany. Tiffany.
I think Dan just died.
It's a dreadful fight.
I went to music heaven.
We just got started here.
Remember when we talked about getting into a battle against like
Oh.
8 zombies on the first fight when you get Paladin Cecil?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is that
Just
part.
happened. Just happened.
This is that part.
Oh, listen to those drums.
Oh, is it gonna make me go through this whole thing again?
1, 2, 3, 4.
My goodness, my neighbors, Jesus, that's rattling the crap on my shelf here.
They just like having a whole hootenanny going over there or
They're
something.
having a thing. Man, I came home from work the other day to have a different neighbor coming up my driveway. And I live in like a little like subdivision complex here. And they stopped me and went, "Hey, so what was going on last night?" And I'm like, I work all night. I was out. What do you mean? They're like, "Oh, someone carried a body out of number 6 the other day." And I was like,
What?
"What?"
What? I had
Yeah,
to
a bunch
pause.
of cops were
to
here
st-
overnight, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, that sounds like my neighbors." And it wasn't like a person. They said a body, and I'm like, "All right, great. I wasn't home. I have no idea. Sounds fun." Fucking hate my neighbors.
That battle was over too quickly.
Well, there's always the next
A
one.
lot of people have bad neighbors that usually doesn't involve a body being removed from their apartment.
They had
That's on a-
they had power cords running to everyone else's unit and was stealing power.
I was gonna
This
say,
is,
are
like,
these the same
not-
power?
Yeah.
Are these the same power thieves?
Did I
How have these
mention
people not
that
been
they broke?
evicted?
Because they own the place.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Well, then how are
Cecil's-
they not sued into oblivion? Like, I mean, what they're doing, that's literally illegal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
don't
but
recall
it's pretty
Thunder.
hard. By the time you call the cops, you're gonna have, "Oh, that's not my extension cord. What are you talking about?" They'd also broke. They'd
Pictures
also
and all
broke
that
a
other
pipe
shit,
and flooded
and
the
I mean,
backyard. for
That's why you take
courthouses.
pictures and show where it fucking goes. It's not that hard to prove.
Oh, it's been interesting. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, here you'd probably get shot, but that's another ball game, you know. It's like trying to do that.
I will say the arrow sound effect, the machine gun ta 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 ta,
Mm.
is really really satisfying.
It is very satisfying. Cecil has become a paladin.
I'm
Yeah.
Son, you're way ahead of us.
I don't know
Helen,
how
you
they're doing
recall a
that
spell you know
fast,
one more
yeah.
time.
I'm right behind him. I'm fighting Scarmiglion right now.
I don't know how the hell they're doing that
Fuck
fast.
a back attack.
I'm on
telling you.
Octa.
Octamammoth, so
Yeah, I'm just
I'm
now got
heading back to
Yang.
Mysidia.
Yeah, I've just now done Mom Bomb, and now I have a Yang, and I don't know what a Yang does other than is probably a physical attack
Karate's.
guy.
He punches.
Karate's the shit out of things.
So focus is you hold for double damage. It's useful against enemies that counterattack physical hits. So basically, you get your 2 hits. You get 2 hits in with 1 counter. And kick is a AOE move that does like I don't know.
Focus
Like
is actually
1/6
pretty good.
attack
It
roll.
doesn't sound like it, but focus is.
You can
actually
also
pretty
stack
good.
focus.
I don't think you can stack it forever, but at least twice.
Yeah, you get at least with that and bluff you can stack.
No, it doesn't let me do
no.
it. He immediately attacks after.
No,
It
this
doesn't-
one's not like the other versions where
Yeah,
it's the
pretty.
buff.
Yeah, it hasn't let
Oh,
me.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't let me do that.
Does this
So-
version have brace, which is like
It-
protect?
No.
No. Okay.
You're thinking of the 3D version.
Well, no, the original or the hard type version also had that. You never
You have-
used it. It was
you have-
basically
you have-
protect.
Yeah, you have Gird.
Yeah, he attacks
Or-
automatically. It doesn't let me stack it twice.
But
It's
I
probably
think
in
it's
place of his defense command.
slightly faster than 2 attacks to do focus.
Yeah.
Cecil's new portrait? Great.
One born of a giant.
I wouldn't know. I won't ever get that far.
Edward, why do you
Very
trip like such a
right.
wuss? Every time.
Because he's Edward.
He's actually not bad right now. I mean, he hits for shit, but he's not getting killed.
He's surprisingly doing a decent amount of damage.
My Edward.
I'm also pretty highly leveled for the portion of the game that I'm
Well, he's about to disappear forever, so.
I made it to Paladin Cecil, so I'm calling this a win.
Looks like my
Raz
internet.
crashed or something.
No, my internet went off for a second, and then I came back and I looked over and I saw broadcast ended. I was like, what?
That's a problem.
Did that I don't remember in the original Final Fantasy 2. Did the sword come down like that?
I'm
Yes.
doing the wrong dumb things.
I like Cecil's like victory pose when he has that sword.
Immediately forgetting that I need to do this. Configuration, cursor memory. There, now I'm not going to do that stupid thing every time.
You know what? His portrait kinda sort of matches up with the battle sprite.
Yeah. There were a
Like,
lot
I
better
can
with
see
color. Oh,
I never
don't
knew
attack.
that Ruby Ring prevented pig.
in. Really?
That's what it says on the item description.
I'll be damned. Didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Damn, I'm loving the sound of Fabul.
I don't have an arrow, so I can't equip this crossbow.
I'm glad
You'll
I
get
don't
one
have to
pretty
go through
soon.
The Devil's Road dungeon.
Yeah, I figure I
Seems
will.
like-
Probably the worst dungeon in After Years.
Yeah, there's the arrows.
Hey, you just won FTW.
I agree with you about that being a terrible dungeon, but I will also say that I always felt that there was like a dungeon missing right there, you know?
Eurexia is now playing Final Fantasy IV.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because the way they talk about the was it Devil's Road? The way they talk about it makes it sound really dangerous, like you're going
Yeah.
and you just, you know, phew, to Baron.
Walk
I'm
right
getting
through.
sick of these back attacks.
I kind of thought that what they really meant was that it was dangerous to leave it open after Baron's aggression.
There's a line where they say something about it like draining your life force or
Yeah,
something like that.
they never expand on that. Like they make the little reference and then never.
Don't you have to fight your way through it in the after years?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
were talking about.
Yeah, but I mean,
They're like
in vanilla they do that line and then just never go anywhere with it.
Back attacks.
Oh yeah, there's like
and
fatiguing to go
ambushes.
through.
This is like that one damn FF1 seed I was running the other night where every single one was an ambush.
Take me to your leader.
I have candy.
I want candy.
bum, dum, dum, bum, bum, bum.
Oh,
Alright,
good, he
Lee.
killed himself.
I got enough to go
Interesting.
buy my paladin gear at least.
1992. That was a good year.
92 was a good
Oh.
year.
And guess what? I get to listen to the My City theme again. Doot doot.
I'm finding I don't remember the way this goes because it's been so long since I
Oh,
played this.
wait, hold on. I saw a U. I should probably talk to a U.
You know, it probably would have behooved me to learn how the script in this fight works.
Which fight's that?
Yang.
Oh, I don't remember.
I think only Cecil's attacks can trigger the end of the fight. Other than that, I don't remember.
I think that was a drag joke, and I'm okay with
Certainly the thousands upon thousands of damage I did with Tella didn't do it.
Yeah. Like, he has a hit point total, but once you deplete it, you have to hit him with Cecil, I think, to end the battle.
I think he's got a certain number of dialogue to run through as well before that.
Ah, there it is. God, one more enemy. Lord, I'm getting tired of this.
I love this plan. It's like, well, the Red Wings are pretty awesome, but I bet we could sneak in a boat, and then you just don't get anywhere near the
And the Leviathan just nopes you the hell out of that plan.
Yeah, I was all ready to like sneak into Baron and all this shit. It's like, nope.
That is a great Leviathan, though.
Leviathan just shows up like, motherfucker!
I mean, compared to what went on with the Damsian, the airships, I mean, Leviathan just looks great.
I haven't actually gotten to that sprite yet. I'm just getting ready to get on the boat. The Deathbringer.
Thank you, Yang's wife. I have now spoken with you.
Do you feel special?
Nope.
Yeah, let's just eat the 100 gil. It's better than buying a tent.
Oh yeah, Brick Road. They do quite a bit of Final Fantasy IV randomizer around here.
Speak for yourself. Tell me, what is this
Have you ever
randomizer
heard about
you speak
FF4
of?
Free Enterprise?
Never heard of it.
Oh,
I'm
he
not
means
sure what you're
Lunarian
talking
Shuffle.
about.
Wait, there's another one?
Oh yeah, there's a couple
Yes.
of them.
I didn't know that. I only play Free Enterprise.
Lunarian Shuffle is more of anything goes kind of thing. It's much more like FF1 randomizer than Free Enterprise.
Is this a but thou must? Nope, I just said fuck defending your town.
I mean, you'll have to
You're
do it
talking about-
eventually.
Yeah, you have to do it eventually. They just wanted to make sure you can go equip
It
yourself
is a
if you want
but
to.
thou must. Alright.
Well, eventually.
It's more of a, hey, do you need more time to go buy items? I think.
Yang's frickin'
Alright,
like
I'm gonna go defend your town. Fine, whatever.
Yang's
Oh.
waggly ponytail is
There
giving
we
me
go.
life. I'm so in favor of this.
I totally forgot to look at that.
Could have handled
Remember
that
y'all
fight a
saying
little better.
something about focus and then completely forgot to even look at it.
It does it on
Bob.
kick also.
Bob, you need
Uh-huh.
to stay focused.
Stay focused.
No, stay focused.
Oh, Hey Sid is pretty good.
Yeah, Hey Sid is.
Oh, there's
I
like a
love
little-
the guitar.
What's a randomizer? I've never heard of that.
Never heard of it.
You know what? I think it might be a bug that the bomb ring stays in your inventory because the Sand Ruby did not.
Brick Road.
I saw that and I wondered what would happen if I tried to give Rosa the bomb ring.
Oh, I forgot to stay at the inn. I have no MPs. Wall.
Hey,
know
did
you're
you know if you
joking.
get Tella to level 80, he won't die when he casts Meteor? Like, this is the advice that Brick is giving out, shit like that.
I know that you're joking, Brick Road, but the fact that you even type that, it offends me on a base level.
Well,
And-
and here's the other thing you gotta
Why? I
remember.
mean,
Rick Road has absolutely done that at one point. Like, this is first-hand recommendation.
Hey, need to flip my rose brand.
This dude farmed pink tails on vanilla. You know, I'm like, this.
Oh, my DNF alarm went off. I don't know how long you guys are planning to go to, but I think I'm going to call it quits when I reach the next save point.
think I'm gonna try to get the Paladin Cecil and then call it a night. Got me about a half hour left.
I could probably do another half hour.
I mean, we can
I'm
stop
barely
streaming
getting up,
whenever we
and
want, but
I'm just chomping at the bit to get back at Psychonauts 2. But I enjoy hanging out and playing Final Fantasy, but most specifically just listening to rad music right now.
Oh wow, that boat sprite with the weight coming off of it, that looks awesome. Look at that, that is beautiful.
Hey, the Fabul Gauntlet, like where it's actually supposed to be. Interesting.
Hey, Porum learned teleport just in time for me
God,
to
you
never
think we
actually
were-
be able to use it.
You'd think we were playing vanilla. Wait, what are we
Oh,
doing?
my spells are not in any kind of order.
You threatened
Everything
me.
Brick Road says is trolling, so what do you expect? It's just like trolling is like breathing to him.
He got somebody in his chat earlier telling him that they recommend he level, like, there's a guy that comes in there and is like, yeah, I recommend you level to 99 before you fight the first boss.
Was this the guy
And-
he was talking about who was all up in his Chrono Trigger videos too?
I have no
Oh,
idea.
yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
I don't know if it's the same person, but yeah.
Surprisingly, it wasn't me. I was not the one doing the trolling.
But he was like, yeah, I
Whoa.
recommend you level to level. I usually level to level 50 before I made you sisters.
I'm about to say, you don't troll Buttface, you just drink Gin Fizz and make death compilations. So,
Fireball.
Beef Fizz. That's what it
Holy
is. Beef
shit,
Fizz.
this Leviathan is rad.
That is still low-key, Buttface, the best video on YouTube, no matter what anybody says.
Well, I'm not joking. I'm gonna go find some LaCroix and some Fireball. I'm gonna make a follow-up if you keep taunting me like that.
I'm not. I'm dead. When I'm dead, you think I'm shitting you. I'm dead serious. That video made my entire year. I love that so much.
Get you some fireball and make you some kind of, I don't know.
Or just
Cinnamon
don't
toast.
Be a Philistine. Just don't
No,
be a heathen and don't buy
apple
Fireball.
cinnamon
Period.
pie. It's liquidized apple cinnamon pie. It's apple LaCroix and
Like-
Fireball.
Like buy actual.
Actually, sounds
good
pretty
whiskey.
good.
Buy actual whiskey. Buy actual good liquor.
Well, and
don't
here's the
hate
thing.
Fireball.
Here's the thing with putting the Fireball in the LaCroix, because then it kind of covers up the LaCroix's. How did Blau put it? TV static taste. And it's so
static.
sweet. It kind of actually
Yeah,
adds a
it's-
little bit more flavor to LaCroix.
It tastes like TV static.
Hey,
That's not a.
I was gonna say, Bob.
You broke my brain.
It's such a good descriptor for it.
You broke my brain. I'm just done.
Bob.
Have a good night. See y'all.
Bob, have you ever had Malort?
No, I want to try it just to have it, just to say I tried it. Jepson's Malort.
I'm not sure I know what that is.
It's bad.
It's like
it
the
has the word
nastiest
Mal in it.
liquor on the planet. Yeah, it's like this
Well, yeah.
it's this Midwest like Minnesota, Chicago thing. And it's called Jepson's Malort, and it's like one of the nastiest things on the planet.
Edward, you absolute putz.
I do want to try it just to say I've had it though.
Imagine still
Man,
having Edward.
Don't be so hard on
Ooh, what
Edward.
are you doing?
Edward
I
is at
just
least
got
Ooh.
Edward, so
Edward is at least the 15th or 16th best character in this game.
There are
This
16
Cydia
bloody
theme sounds
characters
so
in this
good.
game. Jesus.
No, you're missing his joke.
Edward is good if you get him to like level 70, right?
And
He's
you're
good
playing
if-
Hey,
Rando.
Rick, what is
where he
that
can-
guy that posts on your
and-
videos say?
Yeah, and you're playing Rando where he has the knife and
You get
a
the spoon.
he has the spoon and an adamant
And
Yeah,
I'll-
here's
and a
I'll-
bunch of apples.
He's pretty
It
good
has
at
the
that.
NP
right?
There's the NPC right here. The Devil's Road is like a warp in space and time. Supposedly, one must sacrifice significant vitality to cross it. Or
Yeah,
just,
they
you know,
just
warp.
yeah, they just never go anywhere with that.
It's like casting teleport in Final Fantasy 2. Like you just lose all your hit points for no reason.
How could you?
I got turned into a toad.
Yeah,
I'll talk
that's
to him
how-
again and he'll toad me again. You're that toad. I will test toad on you again.
Uh,
Oh right, I equipped an arrow.
Can we talk about how irresponsible it is to like give the a monk that washed up like on the beach to give him like the just put him in charge of a cohort of troops.
Well,
Okay,
they
I don't know
only
what
do
this
that. They do that because Galvez is fucking with you.
I am out.
Night, Blau.
See you, Blau.
Night, Blau.
And
Thanks
as
for hanging out, bud.
Brick has been wanting to point out in the past, Galvez is the single most successful villain in Final Fantasy because he never fails. Like, other than that he can't beat Zemus. Like, that's the only time. Like, everything he does, he wins. He achieves everything he sets out to do.
That's actually
He beat-
true of a lot of JRPG.
He beats
villains.
the party every single time.
The main bad guy wins in pretty much every JRPG for all time until the final battle.
Yeah, but Golbez
true.
never gets beaten by the party. Not once.
Right.
He does get beaten by
That's not
Zemus,
true at
though.
all, because Kefka gets beat a bunch of times. Every bad guy in
I
5
thought you-
gets beat.
I said
I
it
thought
happens
you
in a
beat him
lot
when
of.
You get Rydia back. Like, he runs away. You don't kill him.
And Tella beats him when he casts Meteor.
Tella thinks he beats him. It's just
Well, I mean,
temporary
he
until
runs it.
sacrifices
He just
himself.
runs him away. But
Yeah.
and
Edward, can you hit anything?
No.
Well, he misses a lot.
I haven't hit once yet.
Thank you for being a caster.
Thank you
I
for
mean,
being
he's
a
very low
mage.
level. Oh, we're just gonna. I mean, his hit percentage is 91, which is totally a lie.
Galvez. We have globs.
But there's like a lot of JRPGs where like your characters are kind of incidental to the plot. Like you're just following behind the bad guys and like it's like you don't really do anything to bother them until the last dungeon when they have already enacted their master plan and the world is ended. There's a few exceptions to that, like you said, Kefka. Kefka's a really good example of a subversion of that, which is why he's one of the reasons why he's so memorable, I think.
Gestalt's successful every time, but Kefka isn't. Like, Kefka gets foiled left and right, but Kefka never has any concrete plan. He's just insane.
Yeah, I read somewhere that like in the original, and I could be entirely wrong about this, but I read, because I've never looked at the original script for Final Fantasy VI in the Japanese, but apparently like his before like the American version, he was like a child. Like he wasn't like evil. He wasn't the Joker. He was like child who didn't know better. Like it was
I don't
all
know.
a game.
I've read several different ones. Like Talking Time had a good LP. Was I think Lucas and Skyrender, and they both had translations that they had done themselves, and they did a lot of comparison to the original script and the Woolsey script and all that in the whole screenshot LP, and it was pretty fascinating. Like it went really into detail about what all of the original, the original scripting was supposed to have been, and I don't ever remember that about him being childish. But I mean, Galvez wins. Galvez literally gets the end of the world, gets everything he wants. I mean, not Galvez, but Kefka gets everything he wants, and then is unhappy because he doesn't know what to do.
Right.
Yeah, like he just.
I don't think he ever wants anything. That's the whole point.
Well, that's the whole
Kefka's
point,
just
is like-
kind of just fucking
But
about
he
for the sake
achieves
of
it. He destroys the world and becomes God, and then he's unhappy because now he's God and he doesn't know what to do.
Like, that was fun. Now what do I do?
Sir,
Well-
it's like this, sir, the preparations for your birthday have begun. Well, I never get what I really want. No one does.
All I want is a shark with freaking laser beams on its head.
My psychoptic colleague informs me that cannot be done. What do I pay you people for?
Ooh. Electrofish. These fish are electric.
Boogie woogie.
We're gonna run away from these fish.
Run away, run away, run away.
There are a lot of back attacks in this game so
Mm.
far.
Yep.
Oh, there's totally a run button, and I just now found that. Just now noticed it.
Oh yeah, it's been there the whole time.
Well,
It's
I
right
haven't
there.
bothered to hit it.
Good job.
Got enough for half of my paladin equipment. That should be good enough.
Which one? What do you agree with me on, Rabbi?
Oh, well, there you go, Edward.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is. Chris Cornell's version of Billie Jean is the infinitely best version of Billie Jean. It's just, it's haunting.
Alright, let's see.
Non-stick frying pan.
Attack. Whoa, what did I do? I hit the...
Like that slow bluesy version is just like, oh, it gets down in your soul. It's incredible. Hey, can I go here and do my key item check?
That's not worth doing.
Why did you cast Bio, Tella?
Oh yeah, I gotta
Because
cast
you
bio.
can.
I gotta see what the sound makes.
Oh, I gotta listen to this music for a minute.
The king didn't give me a key item. I feel like something's missing.
You gotta
My
stay.
key item
Oh,
check
I'm
didn't
digging.
work.
I'm digging this music on the boat
Did I not go to the underground first? Is that the problem? My key
or
item
on the
check
wharf,
didn't
I
happen.
guess.
What
Ow.
king are you at?
No, I'm making the joke about
Oh.
Rando, about free enterprise, the king of Fabul,
Ah,
and it didn't give me the key. You missed the key item check thing. So.
Okay. This is.
Yeah, remember, Dan, you're like half the game ahead of the rest of us.
I mean, I'm in the waterway, so.
I didn't say you weren't, Treble. He was the one
I
talking.
don't want... I gotta fight a tiny mage at some point. Oh, well, let's just go ahead and kill him.
hmm.
Tiny mage.
Hold me closer, tiny mage.
You gotta whatever on the highway,
I feel like
on the
spellcast-
serpent's way.
I feel
Gotta
like
travel
spellcasting
down the
rods- okay.
serpent's way.
Spellcasting rods are way less effective than I feel like they used to be.
Look at how fucking cool this looks as you see
Okay.
the boat cutting through the water and leaving a wake
It's
behind.
really good.
He
Oh
used to
my
be best
god.
friend, but he's no longer the man I knew. He's half the man he used to be.
I got Life Pig and Blazara. Yay!
Hey, there's my key item check.
God, the encounter rate.
John Wayne Bobbitt, God.
Yeah, the encounter rate jumped like it saw a spider.
Yeah, the zoo totally didn't get swooned by my sword like it should have. That's crazy. I wonder if that's a bug. Or a bug that they fixed.
I gotta press a button
perhaps.
for this one. Sorry.
Who knows?
Standing there. What's going on?
Oh, I gotta do some
Oh,
healing.
What's going on? I said, yeah, yeah. I said, hey.
I hate that I can no longer think of that song without thinking of He-Man.
Why do you think of He-Man with that song?
Because of the meme.
What? I don't.
You've never seen
do
that
not know
meme?
what the hell
Oh
you're
my
talking-
god,
no,
you've never
uh-uh.
seen that meme? Hold the phone.
No, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
We'll have to
so-
post that in chat later.
That's, yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah, I have a sand review. So
It's
far
like how
behind.
you have this dock
give
and
a
boat
shit.
sprite. This boat scene's only used one time in the entire game.
Well, this is for you, Bob. I hope you enjoy. Yes, it's
Probably
the
won't.
10-hour version. Why wouldn't it be the 10-hour version?
Meanwhile,
I do look like the Skeletor meme when he says something disturbing and says, "All right, I'll be back next week to fuck your world up," or with my next disturbing fact.
Is this the one I'm thinking of?
Ah, fucking random encounters.
This is the other. I'm posting 2 He-Man memes. Damn it. Something dramatic is happening in Final Fantasy, and I don't care about it right now.
Hey, there's a dog. There's a doggo watching us, according to Red. Oh, that's a cool sprite right there.
Nope.
The cutting
Not
away.
this fight.
oh, that's new.
I totally forgot to post the link earlier, but whatever.
This part of the
There
song
we
is
go.
totally new.
I am
What is
missing
going
2 chests.
on?
Where are they?
Oh, I think someone jumped off a boat. That's probably a bad idea.
There's so much more new going on in this song. I'm loving it. Oh, there we go. Now we're back to the normal part. Okay.
So Leviathan's about to nope us out of the way. Did you post something, Bob? Buttface?
Yeah, it's in the race.
Wee.
You know, this is race talk. It goes in the race.
For 10 hours.
These flood worms suck.
I do not recommend listening to that while we have Final Fantasy IV.
Okay,
remastered
that was on
music.
stream for a minute, but that's fucked up. Just the techno version of it.
Oh, it's
What?
great. It's the only way to sing that
What's
song.
going on?
I say hey. Hold on.
It's in my head, and I shot the top of my lungs. What's going on?
All right, time to go commit some regicide.
Oh,
water is so
Mysidia
good in
has a
this.
hell of a theme, guys.
Yes,
Oh,
it does.
right?
that's awesome. Leviathan, yeah, I see your point. That's awesome. Leviathan is awesome.
Ooh, Hydras.
Oh, the little skull for when you're
Oh,
cursed.
I'm just
like,
gonna
circles
sit here and
around
listen to
your
this
head.
music for a minute.
That's what I did. All right, time to go see how much Pagan is
I
going
mean,
to kick
Cecil
my
would
ass.
totally drown if he jumped in with his armor, so I,
don't
can get him not
actually know the
immediately
name
just
of that
jumping in.
percussion instrument. That
Like, he-
that sounds like you're sliding a straw up
Yeah.
and down. What is that in the
Like-
background?
Slide
Like,
whistle?
Cecil,
I don't know.
like Cecil literally has heavy armor on, so if he jumped off the boat, he's dead. So it's like, I don't blame him for not just immediately going after Rydia, but Yang's just like, fuck this shit, I'm saving her, and just doesn't even hesitate. He's like, oh, I met you like 10 minutes ago, but I'm gonna risk drowning to save you.
And then frickin' Edward trips again.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
because
that's
of
what
course.
Edward does.
How the
Whereas
hell
it's
does
like a-
Edward end up in Toria, by the way? Like, everybody else ends up pretty reasonably within the same area. But Edward is like, nope, the fuck over that way.
No, the instrument I'm thinking of, Raz, is like a Middle Eastern sounding instrument. It's kind of like
Like a
when you're
sitar?
wiping glass. It's making that kind of.
Oh, I can hear what you're thinking of. I don't know the name of it either.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Stop killing Porum.
You think Leviathan just like hit him with his tail and launched him all the way into Toria? Is that what it is, Rabbi? It's so, his defense is just so low he flew across the map.
And Cecil, I wonder if Cecil got hit by that bug, because he's only doing like 100 damage a hit to Pagan.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to look up what this bug is all about because
No, that's not it.
it
Yeah,
sounds
I'm
not
never
right.
gonna get that far.
It sets your number of hits to 1, apparently.
Yeah, Cecil's only doing 94 damage to Pagan. Something's wrong there.
Oh, I only have one person in my party
Did you
right now.
happen to
They
run
are-
into any
Perfect.
hits bugs?
I had a goblin for 160. I think I'm doing okay.
It didn't seem to really bother Dark Knight Cecil.
I mean, how many hits do I do? This is 4.
So basically, you should be doing
This is a cool thing.
that times the number, like that your attack times the number, more or less. There's other stuff involved, but if you're
Yeah, 120. So yeah, that checks out. I mean, I don't know what my strength is. 21.
let's see. So we're gonna do.
I mean, this is a cool theme.
I think that's factored in. So
This might be my favorite track so far.
Yeah, this is a really good theme. Like, it's got a very, have a Nagila feel to it, like a very Eastern fiddle.
I'm also going to post something cursed in the race while we're doing things you should
here's
check
the
out.
last treasure. Oh, 2.
Okay, so we want to cast.
Yes.
Bill
Boy, they got
Bailey.
hella back.
I'm thinking of the Elton John song Ballad of Danny.
Congratulations? Question mark.
Fella's such garbage at this point in the game.
Ooh,
I did the
sweet.
Song of
Except for
Silence.
blue
I thought
light.
I had the Lamia harp equipped. I
The
do.
sound
Random?
of silence. Fools, you say you do not know.
I use
My
sing.
God.
With silence like a cancer grows.
I was trying to do charm, but
Who are these two idiot kids?
they're jerks, and you should get rid of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
the minute I can.
They're your Rosa and Rydia replacements.
I do not
So,
need.
Is Cecil an Oath of Conquest paladin?
No, he is an Oath of Redemption paladin.
He's- Oh,
I don't
thought-
know what Oath of Redemption is.
Yeah.
That's not in any of the books
Okay,
I
that's
have.
fair.
It's a pal. It's one of the things.
I was gonna say
I'm
devotion.
about to say it's
but-
not in any of the
yeah.
books I have because I had a character that totally would have been that if it had been in any of the if I knew what it was.
So I berserked Yang to help with Bagan here, and then Bagan immediately paralyzed him because he's a jerk.
Can you assume that away?
When
Nope.
they get rid of the berserk.
Yeah, but I mean, at least you don't have a character passing his turns.
In a world where there's two moons, there's a dark night
Oh,
and
where
a
am I
dragoon that betrays, and 5-year-olds can go to war.
That's our
One
world. Any
man
5-year-old can go to war if they believe.
Will
our
become
world.
a paladin and save the world.
Actually, I could. That reminds me. I can go in here. I could put Raz on. Raz,
I'm
are
not
you,
Good.
are you
I'm
streaming?
not
Or...
streaming, right?
Oh, he's not streaming.
Yeah. I didn't have enough time to set up a scene.
That's fair.
You know what I say to a 200 night inn? No, thank you.
I called HR. I had to provide my vaccine card to HR so they could have somebody had to look at it, and then they had to check a box to say that they had looked at it. They're
I
not allowed to have a
literally
copy
just-
of it, so I can't send them a picture. And they wanted me to do it on a video camera on Zoom, and I'm like, I don't have a webcam. I'm not doing that.
You can use Zoom
Okay,
on
can
your
you come in?
phone.
I'm not installing it on my phone.
So, government of BC finally just got their website up and running that will give us our vaccine cards, PNGs, whatever. The
Mhm.
QR code that we have to scan, showing that we've got our first
Yeah.
and second dose. And I am so happy that that is being enforced here in the next little bit.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with driving up there to give them that because I want everybody on campus to be vaccinated. I
Kanazo
do not want to
time.
be around people that aren't.
I'm a pig. I have turned into pigs.
Oh, then you've
Oh
done
my
something
goodness!
wrong.
Oh, go to quick save while you're pigs.
Yeah, you have a little pig portrait.
I love it.
So what do you think about the bio sound? By the way,
It's all right.
I mean
Does it have the little twang to it that we expect?
it does, but it's
Okay.
not as strong.
It's
really
not
prominent.
bang-a-la-bang.
Yeah. I can't falsetto that high, sorry. Oh, I actually do have to select the Sand Ruby. I was wondering about that.
One thing I noticed is that the other items like potions and things don't appear on the list like they did in the original.
Oh, your entire inventory? Yeah.
And that was
Well,
always
of usable items.
Yeah, like potions and whatever.
Just give Rose up 20 potions. She'll be fine. Give her an elixir. That's supposed to cure everything.
How do I not
Oh,
have what
Sid's
I was
theme
looking
time.
for
Love the guitar and
So you know what can make that fight the fight back from ordeals at level 1? Going ahead and buying all of your armor before you ever do that.
Yep.
So that you can just immediately equip them, because that's totally what I
Yeah.
just did.
Yeah, I mean, if you can afford it when you get there, you should totally buy it.
I literally am just wearing the iron armor that I stole from Kane.
That's funny.
Am I supposed to be doing something in town while I'm pigs, or am I supposed to leave town and do stuff?
If you talk to the
first you should
NPC,
clear the pig status.
yeah, if you talk to that NPC, he'll cast the spell again and turn you back.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
I mean, it doesn't, but they do that anyhow.
There's another NPC that'll turn you into a frog, I think.
Yeah.
Another
The only
one.
one I
Isn't there
couldn't
one
buy
that
was the
poisons you?
helmet.
Like you
Yeah,
get a
there
drink.
is. Well, there was one in the tavern in vanilla. There's one that poisons you, like in the original version. Well, that's the dancer. Doesn't the dancer turns you into you wake up as a pig, don't you?
Something, I don't know.
One poisons you,
Something
one
in,
turns you
something in
into
the
a
bar
pig, and one.
where you like get they give you a drink
Yeah.
and then like you get dizzy and you wake up outside and you're all frogs or something.
One turns you. Well, the regular NPC turns you into a frog. One of them turns you into a pig, and then one of them poisons you.
I could try to twin cast this. I haven't done that yet. I guess I should at least see what it looks like.
I haven't gotten anything but pyro. I've been using.
I did get a
Twin Cast
comment.
Oh, you got a comment?
Yep, it looks pretty good.
But I haven't got anything but
There's
pyro.
a pyro.
I have lost which NPC I need to talk to not be a pig.
And you're twins, no.
I know.
I don't know about the pig.
Just stay at the end.
Yeah, but
Doesn't
it's
the inn cost
200
like
gold.
500 gold because they hate you?
Oh, well,
Buy it. Just go out, buy a tent. Go inside.
Was it
use-
because I had watched this dancer? Let's see.
Brick Road tells you
That
to
was
stay a
it.
pig.
Yes. Yeah, Brick Road tells me to do a lot of things, and I don't really listen to it most of the time.
He does have your best interest at heart.
I only have to listen to him on Sundays.
I'm considering listening to him on Sundays for a couple of Sundays here, but I'm not
Full
sure if I'm going to be
Metal
able to
Armor,
swing that with my work. I'd have to have like which Sundays they're going to be.
All right, let's commit regicide. Woo!
Not Regis.
Oh, Philborn.
So here's my question about Scargamelian. If his true strength lies in death, how does he know that? Has he been dead before? And if so, why did I have to kill him?
He dies like once a week. It's
Oh,
just,
watching that other
Yeah,
airship
kind of
coming
just-
But
from
if he
the
dies
side.
twice, that's what gets him.
yeah, been there, done that, like Rabbi said.
Zaga.
He had a comet. That was okay. I think fire's going to be better.
See, he's a Highlander, so like every time he dies, he comes back and he's stronger.
I do not have an antidote still. But whatever. We're just going to use...
Use Izuna.
Get pooped
Yeah.
on.
If you have the staff equipped, it does poison.
I sold my staff because I'm a winner.
Good job.
Like, what am I going to need to be able to use antidote?
Moving
Womp
this
womp.
airship diagonally.
Super undead is a status. He
Oh my
can't,
God.
Yeah, it's super undead is a temporary status. Like he can only hold it for a certain amount of time.
Oh, we're 2.5
Son of a
hours
bitch.
in Kefka's started free enterprise. Oh man, this solo fight against the Sahagin, I'm never gonna be able to hit it. Oh, I totally hit it. Never mind.
It's scripted. It's fine.
know.
You're fine.
I've died to that fight before.
I died a lot as a kid because I would just rush through it to the point that I had no levels at all and he'd kill me.
I have 145 hit points, like, and I just got hit for 10% of my health, I guess.
Oh yeah, but I mean I would
I'm
rush through to
fine.
the
It's
point
just
that I didn't.
will
have that at
Edward
all.
actually hit things? I don't actually know the answer to that. I'm 2
It's
for 2 so
Edward's-
far. So.
It's Edward, so who knows? You did get the other harp, right? Does that one?
Yeah, I have the Lamia harp.
Yeah, that one does a little bit more damage.
It's 20 attack versus 10. Yeah.
So I'm looking at Sid Sprite here, and all I can think is, man, I really want to play a platforming game starring him now.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I had a second bow that I could have put on him. That didn't even occur to me. You do have a bow you could put on them if you wanted to.
Yeah, I guess Edward can equip bows, can't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
You should have a crossbow and an.
I gave it to Rydia, and I'm gonna take it off of her and give it to Rosa.
Oh, Brickroad, if you're still in the chat, I scienced it, and the game auto unequips people that leave your party. So there you go. That's a thing you now know if you're listening.
By scienced it, he means he just played the game and then opened his menu after somebody left. But
Oh, I
That's
mean,
how
I would.
science
That's
works.
science.
And then he was also recording it at the time, so it really was
Hypothesis,
science.
experiment, results, conclusion. Like,
I mean,
Treble went through
he
all
just
4
played
steps.
the game. He didn't
Yeah.
actually go out of his way to do anything.
That was the
yeah, I
experiment.
did. I went out of my way to not go into the menu, and
Some experiments are pretty trivial, it turns out.
Oh, cool. The fan bleeds in the floor here at Zot. That's awesome.
Oh,
That's a
Rosie,
nice
your
little
portrait looks
touch.
so much better in the menu. You don't
You
look
know-
like this haggardly 40-year-old woman.
You know what Zot reminds me of? It reminds me of that one
Wait, you have
level
a
in
bow.
Evermore. The
Right?
fat, the future level. The gunmetal and the fans.
I don't remember what the name of the levels were. Omnitopia?
That sounds right. So I
Something
just
like that.
prehistoric level, night level,
Why am I
Rome
poking my
level?
head up
Desert
here?
level.
yeah.
It
There's
was
the
like
jungle.
Antiqua.
Prehistoric
or
level is the
something.
jungle. Then there's the desert
Yeah.
level. Or is the desert level
Well, the
medieval
desert,
level?
the desert level, it was mostly desert, but it was also like when you went over towards the pyramid and the
But that's not the medieval level.
Hall
The
of
medieval level
Colossia.
is the castle.
yes,
So
with
yes,
the awful forest that is trivialized if you knew there was a fucking owl on every screen. Guess you
So-
didn't know that.
So when I beat that game, like Evermore or whatever, I didn't know that there were guys that sold all those ingredients. So I somehow beat it without all the spells because I never had any ingredients to cast the spells.
Wow, you got through the game without like spamming Crush 75 times.
Yes, I did. I did.
That's commendable, especially when you get to that stupid like rodent. In the
I'd probably never do it
medieval
again,
area.
but it was a pain in the ass. Like I
Sure,
could
there we
never
go.
find the ingredients. So it was like I didn't know those guys existed that sold them. So I was like,
I mean,
I'd have
Evermore is
just enough
basically
to-
you cast heal and crush, and then later on when you get super heal, you just get rid of heal, and then you're
Yeah.
done. You
I'd
only
have
need
enough-
2 spells.
I'd have just enough to cast Crush a couple times, but it was at like level 0 the whole time.
No,
or
man.
level 1 or whatever.
I
but
think
yeah.
by the time I finished the game, my crush was like level 6, which was I have cast this 400 times.
Right.
It just occurs to me that like Evermore has the same exact leveling system as Final Fantasy 2.
It's a little better. I think like it's
Or
it's
Look
not
at the
as
fucking back
friendly as
attacks,
Secret of Mana.
God.
So like when you cast a spell, you get 10% mastery until it reaches level 1, and then it becomes 5 instead of 9. It's like
You know-
5, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Something stupid like that.
so, you know what I have been meaning to
I played a lot of Evermore this game.
I've been meaning to play the Evermore is a game that really needs like one of those 3D remakes that whatchamacallit got. The 3 mana games. Okay. My
Cecil
brain
just
okay.
hurt that skeleton.
Oh, you mean
for
like Trials of Mana?
235.
I
Well,
still need to play Trials of Mana.
they did a 3D remake for the first 3 mana games, Adventures of Mana, but it's only on the
This
It's only on-
this is probably
on-
Android or something.
Android. Yeah, it's only on Android and iOS. And then they did a Secret of Mana one, which is the one that everybody was like, "Oh, this is terrible. It crashes all the time." They fixed most of that, and it's really, it's fine. It's not amazing, but the
Trials
voice
of Mana
acting.
got like a whole like crazy remake. Like I'm
Yes.
super excited to play that at some point.
Trials of Mana, they went like super overboard. with the
I played
remake.
the demo of it, and it was actually really good. I've just never gone back and finished it because I don't know, like 18 games came out right afterwards.
Like Trials of Mana has like they do stuff on there like you're running around and like they put like MMO circles on the ground, like don't stand in the fire kind of stuff,
Hmm.
and it's pretty neat.
Yeah, they must have bugged something on Ordeals because like Cecil's just wrecking shit.
Well, no, he's supposed to wreck shit because all that stuff is weak to holy.
Yeah, the Legend Sword.
No,
is holy
as a
elemental.
Dark Knight.
Like I said, they changed.
Oh,
you think I've
yeah.
actually got past that shit? Like I'm just now on Ordeals.
Well, if you attack the ghouls, they won't take damage from Dark Sword, but the spirit
Skeleton.
things will.
and the
Well,
skeleton.
the skeletons are, the spirit things are in vanilla. None of the stuff takes damage.
Yeah, except for
No.
the
I think the
he's
spirits do take damage in the original, because they aren't undead. If you cast Cure on them, they heal.
I don't know about Palom and Porum being all respectful to Tella because like Tella's shit.
So I am absolutely lost on this lower continent here. I am not sure what I am doing.
That's
like
a
a
little bit of a
mountain-
pain in the ass to
There's
get
a
to,
forest with a
Oh,
mountain in the
yeah, I
center
just-
of it.
Just bloody well saw that there was a path on this mountain.
Yeah, that's where you want to go.
Yep. Fucking. Ugh. I was like, I was
nothing-
told to go to a mountain, and I just can't. I didn't differentiate that. Oh yeah, right. That's the dungeon entrance
I'll do that
time.
in a minute.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense unless you've seen it before.
No, it does, and I'd already seen it on the other one where it was more obvious. I just glazed over it with my
That's
special
fair.
eyes.
How many chocobo forests are there?
Okay.
There's the one on the island. There's the one Barren. There's Barren, and there's Monkland, and then there's one south of Troya, right? And then there's the big one. So that's what, 4 regular ones in
Youch.
the village.
At least blast. Ooh. Oh.
What does sight do in this game?
It brings up a map.
Oh, it
the same
actually
map.
shows me all the pips of every other location. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Apparently I missed something. Oh, that's the waterway.
Oh, you can't multicast stuff. Okay.
You should yell at him, Rick.
No, dude.
Damn.
Please forgive my antics. Only if that's the last time your antics will rear their ugly head.
Thankfully, Palin's already got
Nothing tells me
fire
it's-
too, so he's gonna wreck Scarmiglione when I fight him.
Oh, that was
You
going
just
well.
cast Cure 2.
All right, I've got fire too. How about I cast fire? I can just mow through the
Well,
zombies.
Okay, I guess something for Porum to do. I'm going the wrong way. Where am I going?
Are there other
Where's my hub?
Scarmigliones, or is it just the Scarmiglione of Earth? And
It's-
he is
It's just him, and it's Mylan and Mylan Z, and he's got four undead with him.
The Z
No, I mean,
stands for
why the
Zombor.
qualifier of the Scarmiglione of the Earth? Like,
He's
why
one of
that
the elemental.
qualifier?
He's the one of the elemental archfiends.
They're lesser demons in Dante's Inferno: Scarmiglione, Barbarisha, Cagnazzo, and Rubicante.
Yeah, but you don't need the qualifier then, man. You are already defined by the thing that you do. You have given it a personified name.
Hey, he's pretentious.
It's yeah.
Look,
like-
just because game recognized game doesn't mean I have to like it.
Can I just not do anything about Stella being silenced?
Wow, Rosa really grew a pair in this translation. Like,
Yeah, she really.
I
yeah.
feel like in the 3D version, she's like this waif of a Sasso, and like everything that happens, it's just oh no,
Wait, say that again. One more time.
Sasso.
There you go. Thank you.
Very
Doing a
Mark
toad
Simpson.
impression?
No, I don't know where that came from actually, but like Rosa is like now she's the boss in the party. It feels like,
Rosa wears the pants in that particular family.
which I feel like how it should be because Rosa is the
Ah, this
better.
is-
Ironically,
Oh.
because she's not wearing pants. Is that what you were
Yes.
gonna say?
She wears
No,
like
yeah,
a
that's, she has a leotard. Yeah,
Okay.
she has
I
the
have a-
Minerva bustier.
I
get it
have
right.
I have a theory on why they dressed Rosa the way they did. All right.
Because
So-
it's hot.
In Final Fantasy II, they looked at the White Wizard and they said, "Yes, turban." And I guess they had it in their head that the female version of turban
one
is
said.
harem dancer girl, and Rosa was born. Oh right, I wanted to go to Eblin. My brain is like shuffling around, like trying to do free enterprise things.
I'm not sure how I feel about this bio sound. It's very squeaky.
It's a very similar sound. It's just a lot more subdued.
Whose
I
theory
think.
sucks? Because I didn't recall having a theory.
Minwu also wears panties.
Maybe saying Tribble's theory sucks. I don't know.
Rick, goddammit.
What'd he say?
He says Minwu also wears little panties. You just
Well,
can't see.
We've
Oh,
also established
God.
that we've also established the warrior in Final Fantasy III doesn't wear pants, so it's just
Yeah.
a Final Fantasy
It's,
tradition.
it's not a white mage thing. They don't have the market cornered on that.
There we go. Yeah. Monsters. Oh no.
Y'all just motherfucking die.
Because it can't cast
How
teleport.
much
Ow.
HP can they possibly have? That's like.
Now I
It's
get to buy the
Prey
rest of my
like
stuff.
useful in this version.
Probably not.
It's Usually, so prey was useful back when ammo or arrows had ammo, so it would give her something to do without,
Yeah.
using up a resource. I can't imagine it being super useful unless like you just don't want to attack with her.
I can think of exactly one case where prey is useful. When you just you need to pass, other than just passing a turn, right?
Right.
And that is when you are stealing 400 sirens.
Well, that's fair. I'm gonna try and use it and see if it actually.
So the correct
Oh
thing to
wow!
do would be
Wow!
not to steal
That was a
400
full
sirens.
heal.
Yeah, but it can fail.
Okay, but I mean 150 for everybody. When 2 of my party members have 150 health.
I legitimately do not care about you.
That moment when Palom has more spells than Tella, a 5-year-old.
I mean, that moment happens pretty quick.
I think
Yeah.
they are legitimately 6 years old. I want to say. I think
I
that
thought they
they're
were supposed to be 5.
5
they're
or
like
6.
5 or 6.
Young,
Yeah.
yeah.
I really thought it was 5. That's okay. I'm not joking. That I really thought that was canonically what they were.
Oh, I'm out of MP. Damn it, tell her.
They must make Artemis arrows much harder to get in this, because otherwise, like, you're just gonna rock.
You get some in the
Artemis
chest.
arrows, right? That just seems broken if you.
I mean, you're not gonna at that point in the game. You really just don't. You use them for like the few fights that
Holy
have
shit, Radia,
dragons,
calm down.
and then you switch. I mean, you're using a staff at that point
Oh.
because you need the healing.
Okay, never mind. She has holy arrows. My Rydia
Oh.
hit for 604, and I was like, gee, 796. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now to see what the dumb legend sounds like in this one.
They're saying that the sounds that they're making are bugs. That it's supposed to make a different sound.
What sounds?
What are you talking about?
They said that the sword swings or certain weapons are playing the wrong sounds,
Interesting.
Holy swords are one
And-
of those wrong ones.
and the holy swords are apparently one of them.
Oh, and so we're not getting the proper shing shing.
I feel like
making
I'm getting that sound with a dark sword. Like, it sounds kind of like what I remember the legend sword sounding like.
Oh, fuck a back attack.
So
There are bombs on Mount Hobbs? I thought there was only Mom Bomb.
yeah, unfortunately, I need to look those up in the best area and see if they drop the bomb summon.
Oh, it's just one born of a dragon, not in the dragon's maw in this one. Okay, one born of a dragon. Barren darkness and light will rise through the heavens over to still land. The moon's
I thought it
eternal
said
light.
one born of a dragon in the original English.
Oh, my charm.
Yeah, but it became like born from a dragon's maw on like some of the later ones.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Yeah, the moon's eternal light brings promise to earth with bounty and grace. So this is very similar to the SNES version. Like I
Like-
don't remember NES word for word, but it's very similar.
Oh yeah, the bridge is missing.
The bridge is out.
The bridge is out,
The
Buttface.
bridge is out.
The one that they added in Free Enterprise.
Ooh, 2 holy arrows. We'll definitely equip that.
Does anyone else here know the bridge is out meme from our from our streams there, Raz?
I think it's just us.
All right.
Oh, I gotta turn the battle
I'd
speed up.
certainly say that I don't. So
So, for context, every time we play like a mist game or whatever, there's always a place where there's some sort of bridge that you have to like fix to get to the next area or whatever. And so the
naturally,
meme is,
These
oh, the bridge
assholes.
is out. It's like, no, not that. Anything but that.
Because every puzzle game like that is
always has a bridge out. Yeah.
Well, because
Yeah.
you know, if you need to go to the bathroom in a mist game, you have to like rotate the islands 180 degrees and make sure the bridge is in the right
Yeah.
orientation.
Right.
But then if you need to flush, you need to rotate the island back.
Exactly. Right. You can't just do it one way.
These
well,
squirrels
let's
need to
speed
calm the
another
f
10.
down.
They'll do whatever the fuck they want, Treble.
Squirrels are nasty, nasty, nasty in Final Fantasy 2 because the way they
I'm just
changed
noticing that I'm doing the 0 damage.
they changed the way like status elements on hits work.
Yang, are you gonna die in the auto battle? Okay, no, he got close though.
All right. Are they countering with blasters? Is that what's
Yes.
going on?
They always
Yeah.
countered with Blaster.
I think I just normally kill them and don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you gotta stop them first.
I love that the elder tells Palom and Porum, well, you survived going up the deadly mountain, so sure, you can hang out with Cecil. He's like, wait, hold on. You thought the 2 5-year-olds might die on the mountain, so good parenting, I guess.
All right.
You traveled the holy mountain horizontally. I'm a film nerd who knows Holy Mountain memes, but hasn't actually sat down to watch all of the Holy Mountain, and I should really fix that.
Hey, it's Eddie.
Well,
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Are you already at Troya?
The Jodorowsky movie?
Not ringing a bell.
All right, I think I'm going to call it a night. I got my paladin.
Yeah, I'm about to do the paladin and I've got to quit myself, but I'm fighting Mylon Z. I'm fighting Mylon Z.
Ironically, I haven't finished Final Fantasy 3 yet, so I'm probably not going to come back to this for like a week.
Yeah, I haven't even started it, and I kind of want to go back and play it.
But this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this. I look forward to playing Final Fantasy 5, which is a game I don't actually like that much with you nerds when it comes out, because I'm sure that's the thing we'll do.
We'll make you do Fiesta rules.
Do you think
No.
I'll finish this game
I
by
think
the
I'll like it
time
less.
5 comes out?
I mean, it
When
depends.
does that come
like-
out? Any idea?
Well, they
There-
haven't announced a date yet, so it could be next week or it could be like, a month from now.
If they keep the initial, like, quote unquote, leaked dates that were wrong, 15 days.
Wow.
But
15
I'm
days?
actually, half a month. They were staggering them by half a month, and then they pushed them back. I'm honestly expecting a month, to be honest.
I'll probably buy 5 and do it as the Fiesta next year.
So
Play that version.
I've already bought all 6 games. So
Yeah, I went ahead.
I'm not. It's too expensive.
I bundled it.
All right,
Yeah.
I will talk
It's
to you
like-
guys later. Have a good one.
All right. See you.
Good night.
Hey, McLean.
Good night.
Right, this way I won't get a soft lock.
Is that the end of the stream, or are we still playing?
I mean,
I've got to beat the thing. Then I'm off, but I'm not done yet. I'm still
once
fighting Mylon
I think
Z.
once Bob goes, we were down half our peoples.
Yeah, I will try this.
I mean, Fire 2 is just wrecking Mylon Z, so
I will.
Chocobo Forest theme is pretty funky.
Oh well, I mean, I have Fire 2, man. What's not? It kind of wrecks shit, you know.
Doing this the dumb, slow way.
I'm using the
I'm still
10.
doing it the dumb, slow way because it's at least reliable.
Okay, I like the remixed Black Chocobo theme. I always want to know, why are Yang's claws immune to the magnetic field? Aren't they made out
They're
of
not. They're not heavy. I
They're
guess.
bones. They're bone, not
They're
metal.
small. It's not that strong of a magnet.
Oh my god!
It's like kitchen magnets, right? I don't know.
Just seriously, please,
Like
God, just let me
arrows
get
have
done with
metallic
this
tips, but you
place.
can equip an arrow. Yeah.
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 Yeah. So like,
Well, like if you put a
Arrows don't
silver
necessarily have
armlet,
metallic tips. It could be onyx. It could be a stone arrowhead. You don't know what they make arrowheads out of in this society.
I never fight anything in the magnetic cave.
Your Southern came
You
out
just
there with
run
Era.
away.
Era, yeah, that's a very North Alabama thing.
Check out the effects in the magnetic cave though. They've got this like chromatic aberration and these like lightning bolts. That's a way to jazz up a boring tile set.
you escaped and left Cecil there.
Yeah, Era, Nera, Hala, anything like that. Anything with an OW ends up with an A. It's a very, very North Alabama thing.
I would really appreciate.
I'm
them not
into,
having to fight this.
Whatever.
Long have I awaited you. Much sorrow have I endured. Shall entrust you with my strength.
Yeah,
In doing
break.
so, my pain will only grow. There's no other way.
Meant to multi-target that, single targeted instead.
Take
Holy-
it on check. This is a cool effect. Oh, I love this light.
Oh, it's even
That's
got this
awesome.
like sound effect that it's playing in the background. That's neat.
Leap from your past and overcome the darkness. Only then will you
I
receive.
bet this will all go away after we kill.
Must defeat the dark knight within you.
Man, they seem to have nerfed break heavily.
Yeah, I was getting some.
What's going on?
Hey, there's a Zoidberg.
You're a Zoidberg.
You all still have Zoidbergs.
Oh, still have Zoid.
Oh, I got all the items. Okay.
Damn it. Oh, yeah, I should be
Is that gonna do a dumb thing?
I mean, this is still scripted, right? You just want to like defend until it's done.
Yes. I'm
Yeah,
sure
if
it'll
you
yell at
attack,
you.
it's like, yeah, it yells at you. It's like a true paladin and would sheath his blade. I know that because I accidentally attacked him. Actually,
There is more at stake than justice or truth. One day you will see. Now go, seek what thou must.
whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm piecing out of that.
You
'cause I
have
just
done
saved
well.
and I'm all full
Now
up.
my
So I'm assuming that a boss is
spirit
happening.
Oh,
will
the shortcut! You can't do the shortcut anymore! Oh.
Farewell, my son.
You can't cast exit.
No, you can't cross the gap.
He's talking about.
Oh, I think
the
I know what
treasure
gap you're
chest.
talking
He's talking
about,
about.
yeah.
He's talking about the treasure chest right before the Dark Elf's lair.
Alright, time to save.
You gotta tell us what song Edward plays.
I will be certain to.
Surprise, it's randomized.
My spells, I remember them now. Meteor? The light! Somehow it broke the seal upon Meteor.
Hey, Treble. Treble.
What?
Man.
Treble.
What?
Do you know why Moon Rock tastes better than Earth Rock?
I'm taking his headphones off.
Why?
Because it's a little meteor. Oh, Dark Elf blew me away. Oh well, he even gets
I
a
am
nice
ready
little
to
custom
face-
sprite now.
Listen to Taylor here. I am ready to face Galvez. I am doom itself.
They gave Dark Elf a nice little.
Come Cecil to Baron.
Did Astos get his own custom sprite in FF1 Remaster? I can't remember.
Rip and tear.
I don't know.
So,
He's the
killing
he's
spree.
the Elf King for a good bit, and then you kill him. So maybe.
All right, guys, it's time for the song. What's he gonna play?
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
vanilla.
What
We
did
got
he
Melody
play?
It's
of Luz.
vanilla.
It's vanilla.
What a roll, huh?
Yeah, this is the weirdest game of Free Enterprise we've ever played. Everything is where it is in vanilla.
I
Mm.
know. What are the odds of that, right?
I don't understand a single joke you're making.
Just know that I am very funny
Recording.
and laugh.
Just know that if you
appropriately.
don't get the joke, then you clearly don't have a sense of humor. So that's
Sort of.
It's nice to be able to walk diagonally again, because I will say that I
is
did
this even
miss that.
rando, bro?
So I'm doing the dumbest. I'm not winning this battle, and I should just restart.
You
So you're supposed to do more damage than that. You're supposed to at least one-shot the mofros.
No, not the bomb core.
Please to be killing me.
I forget what the
Thankfully, because I bought all that armor ahead of time, they can't hurt them.
Dark Elf is weak to.
Holy, any?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey, you know what?
Maybe also like.
Let's try different.
No, actually, I think it might just be. I was thinking
No,
like
he's weak.
lightning, but
He's definitely weak to holy because like
just use the
Crystal
legend
sword and the white spear. Yeah,
Yeah.
Crystal sword and the white spear wreck him.
I think the whole point is you're supposed to still have that weapon on Cecil.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah. This is a little bit better.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's level 1. He'll gain a few levels and then he'll probably start doing it. Oh, the backgrounds are so good.
Oh, why do you
Little
default to
river.
no? I want to sleep at the end.
Oh my god, at the back attacks! Where's the damn relic I can equip to quit getting back attacks?
Not in this game.
You have to wait 2 more games for that.
Oh, yeah.
I like the new version of the white magic sound. It's nice.
Spell animations have been pretty cool so far.
Do I care about these claws?
No, you
I'm
don't.
gonna be for 1 more minute, right?
Don't
Just
be
hang on,
thinking
don't sell
rando
'em, just
strats.
hang on
They're
to
not
'em.
as big a deal. They're not as big a deal to hold on to them.
I was like, oh, I could buy this demon armor for Cecil, and it's like, wait, no, I want to buy the paladin armor.
I
in,
like that.
20 seconds.
I did just to be on the safe side, and I probably shouldn't have. But I was still able to sell some shit and buy.
I can't imagine it will matter. I mean, what is my armor? 24 times 3. I think I can get the chests in here. They're just all in these towers.
There we go. Do the smart thing.
They're all weak. Yeah, Borum's like wrecking shit with those holy arrows.
If she has Cure 3, like, you could just...
I don't think I'm that. I mean, I'm over leveled, but I don't think I'm that over leveled yet. I've got Cure Up. Paladin learns Cure 3 fairly late. I mean, Borum's not.
I'm pretty sure
little
letting
forum.
somebody climb up
Or
that
forum, I
without
mean.
telling them about Ultima is grounds for divorce.
I've told you guys the story of Not a Girl Face playing Final Fantasy VI for the first time, right?
I don't think so.
Where
She
I got
mentioned it in
the
chat.
I got the SNES Mini, and
Uh-huh.
and they were playing Final Fantasy VI for the first time. It was like, oh, I really, because they got into the Final Fantasy series with 15. Like they were not on board with it before that. And they're like, okay, I'm gonna go back. I hear this one is like your favorite, and also one of our mutual friends' favorites. And so that's what they were playing. They'd been sitting there. They'd been playing it. Oh, I think you were on and off for what, like 6 hours without shutting the game off. And then came back to it the next day after turning the system off. And I was like, wait, where's my save file? I was like, you've been saving, right? And they were like, yeah, I've been going over the little sparkly thing that are the save points this whole time. I'm like, you've been
Oh,
stopping
no.
on them and going in your menu and hitting save, right? Like,
Oh,
what?
no.
That sucks.
I heard somebody that played it and that played the whole game not realizing you had to actually equip armor because they'd never played one.
I
thought
know
you just
someone who
buy
did
it
that
and
too.
equip it. I don't remember who said it, but I've heard that story. I've heard somebody say that before.
I'm curious how far they got before it got, like, excruciatingly difficult.
Damn
I
it.
got when I played Final Fantasy VII, my mother had gotten me a PlayStation 1 and Final Fantasy VII. It was like it was for Christmas or whatever. And I had never played a game that required a memory card before. So we didn't know that was a thing. So that was fun. I got about 5 hours in and realized I couldn't save.
I forget what game we played as kids, but we had to, like, leave the PlayStation on and, like, hide it in the corner because my parents would turn off consoles that were left on.
Right.
That's what happened to me. I got all the way to Calm, and then like I had to go to school, and we were supposed to go get a memory card that day, so I left it on, and I came home and it was off. It
So
was
say
very
Rabbi
sad.
inadvertently,
Well, Rabbi,
that's over
I
there.
had the same boat, so I got a PS2 pretty much right on launch, and we played through He's talking about having Grand Theft Auto 3 and no memory card, and so we kept renting Grand Theft Auto 3, and it wasn't that I didn't have a memory card; it's that I literally could not buy a memory card. Like nowhere had them. Like it was impossible to get them. So I just kept playing the game over and over again, and I'd start over every time I'd turn the game off. I mean, I had, in all fairness too, I'd had shoulder surgery, so all I could do was sit on the damn couch. I couldn't do shit for like 2 weeks. But yeah, we just played it over and over again. Yeah, that was us. I played the beginning of that game so many times, it's not even funny, but we just had so much fun just running around in it. We'd never played anything like it before.
Well, GTA is a game that you can literally just get past the intro and then just run around and make your own fun for 1,000 hours.
And that's what we'd do, yeah. I don't want to fight another zoo.
You lost because you didn't grind up to
bats.
level 50.
Exactly. My first RPG was Dragon Warrior,
Same.
I think.
and then Final Fantasy 1.
Not this
Mine
one.
was
Yeah, I
Final
guess
Fantasy
I
1.
Dragon Warrior.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Zelda's not really an RPG. Zelda was my first game though.
My first game was Mario 1. Zelda was my second game.
My first game was like Frogger on the Commodore 64.
Yeah.
My first like standard RPG was Final Fantasy
That's
1.
why you said the ultimate one, man. Why is he so mean to Peanut? It's like that's just horrible.
That should kill you.
You ask why he's mean to Peanut, but the real question is why is he just mean?
Oh.
I mean, he lives off spite. He lives off spite.
He lives in
and
Florida.
misery. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
What Bob said. He lives in Florida.
Yeah. All right, there's the rest of the paladin armor. I didn't have enough for the helmet and the gauntlets. Now I
I'm
do.
still running around in iron armor. Like a boss.
Man, I've got like the whole set: light helm, knight's armor, light shield, gauntlets, sword of legend.
You fight your battles going down the mountain. You'll have enough gil to buy it all.
Yeah, I haven't ran from a single battle the whole game, so.
I'm just cheap.
All
Oh, we
right,
can-
let's go to the inn real quick, and then I am going to be done.
I'm not fighting any of these bozos.
I think I have like 15,000 gil.
Oh, this has the fake paths and the.
Donald Duck's Playground. Wow.
Oh, yeah, I
that's a
remember
odd
that.
first name.
I remember that in Commodore. I love
No,
the
I never
airport
played
game.
it. Yeah. Yeah,
I have
it was
now
definitely
become
Mario
late.
1 was the first game I ever played. My first games were Mario 1, Zelda 1, Mario 2, Zelda 2, and then Mega Man 1. Those were my first 5 games I ever had.
You know, one of the great things about the Pixel Remaster here is I don't have to stop playing. Like
you
until
can
Bob
fix it.
calls times. Yeah, because I could just stop at any time.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna cut my stream because I gotta be up at 5:15 in the morning. And
Okay.
It's already 10:30 for me. So,
That's probably good.
but yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yep,
so.
it was good hanging out and enjoying this with y'all. We'll be back tomorrow for Super Mario Brothers 3 Remix. Is that a true statement?
That is the plan. Last I heard.
Well, I always
Okay.
enjoy watching people suffer at Mario games. So I for one will enjoy hosting that. So make sure to come by tomorrow. I'm going to keep playing this until at least I complete the Tower of Zot, and then I'm going to go to bed. So
Yeah.
thank you for hanging out, everybody, and we will be back tomorrow. So thank you and good night.
Good
Yeah.
time.
Here's y'all.
Rabbi, I'm gonna head out on my